Oh God, here it comes! Oh, hot, 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 hot! Hot, 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 hot! Hot, hot, hot! Mr. Marsh, we apologize, and if it's okay with you, we would like to present you your long overdue trophy.
Mag.
Snake.
There's a small number of people in our community that are just hateful, angry, resentful, straight up assholes. I like to refer to them as an army of hate nerds in our community.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
What up, everybody? Welcome to another Saturday night, another Modern Comic Mayhem.
What's up, guys?
I don't know why it does that to me. I got to figure that out. If I change between scenes, it shuts down the mic. It's really fucking weird.
Brad, what's up? Funhouse.
What's everybody doing? Blah, blah. The session was fucking phenomenal for me tonight, dude. It was 3/4 of a blunt, and wow, it was phenomenal. Niobe Comics says, Brian, what was the name of that last song? I believe that was Shabuzi's Vegas. That's the name of the song, Vegas. He's probably like the #1 artist in the country right now, I believe.
Who's that?
That guy Shabuzi, that he's the country singer guy, but he's on Vinny's label. He's one of the yeah, and he's a major fucking superstar ready to happen.
Well, Vinny can pick him, bro.
Yeah, yes he can. He's a
you
smart
know what
cat.
I mean?
He's a smart cat. That's for sure. Bro, did you? All right, let's just get into it since I got you here. Did you get a chance to get him? Because I didn't, dude. I didn't get a single one,
bro. Dude, I want a new phone, bro. You know?
Me too,
bro.
I
was like, hey, Siri, set my alarm at this time. And, bro, fucking Siri fucked me over, bro.
Hey, I was there, and I still didn't get him.
God damn it, dude. Fucking Campbell, dude.
No one did. Is that what everybody's saying? No one did? I know Dave's collection was lucky enough to get one.
You know, he probably sold 10 books and said, fucking sold out. Sold out.
Hood, look at that. Nimesh said he got a set for you, bro.
Shut the fuck up. Are you serious, dude?
He did. He just said, I got a set
for
you.
I'll give you some money, dude.
That's awesome. Shout out to Nimesh. One of the good guys.
Bro, dude.
Immortal Web said I got lucky. I got 2 sets. Igor said he got a set. West Coast Rob said he got a set. Derek says, don't worry, there'll be more for sale soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, just let me know what I owe you, Nimesh. You've already given me a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah, it sold out in 8 minutes.
Stop it, dude.
8 minutes it sold out in. It was crazy.
Nimesh is one of the nicest people I've ever had a chance to meet on here. Everybody's great, but Nimesh is really.
I agree. He's been around a long time, and he's a good community member. That's for sure.
Yeah, everybody's great, dude. I don't want to like single out, but Nimesh is more badass because he like gives me stuff.
Justin says, I got a Squirrel Girl and Psylocke because my wife wanted Squirrel Girl. I wanted the Squirrel Girl and I mean, I wanted them all, but the Psylocke was my least favorite this time, which was interesting.
Like for Campbell, like, bro, you just, when you looked at the Squirrel Girl, like, you knew this is game over, bro. You know, the minute you saw the Rivals on there, it's like, it's fucking game over.
Yeah. I really hope
Unless you know, like, there's some more some tricks, bro. Like, he's not giving you everything, bro.
You think
like
that what do you mean by that?
when
you
he's
think...
pushed, well, I'll tell you what I mean. He's got more in his repertoire, right, that than you would think. Like, he just banger.
Yeah, I know. When he's got time, or maybe it's
bro.
you know,
look at the way he did the fucking squirrel and the shark, bro.
the poses are different than normal.
I mean, the chicks are hot, dude, but
Yeah.
look at the fucking little shark, dude. That sells comics, man.
Yeah. Yeah, the little squirrel. Squirrel Girl's great. Absolutely great. Sue Storm, phenomenal. The Psylocke is good, and the Luna
the Psylocke
Snow
is okay.
Yeah, the Luna
I like
Snow
the
is a
Psylocke, but he's
fucking...
done better than that, you know.
So I would
But
say 7, 9, 9, 9 on these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he just knocked it out of the park, bro.
Yeah. Oh man.
Probably took him 10 minutes too, dude.
Chucky says, y'all think virgins at San Diego Comic-Con? I hope not. I really hope not.
I think he's going to do the same thing as he did last year. I mean, he'd be like, it's a business, right? So, bro, imagine what the foils on these look like, dude.
If they could do like a spot foil where it's super foil behind them and they're matte.
Oh man, yeah.
Like, and when I say super foil, I mean, because look, this is perfect for like that super foil technology that Topps would use. You know, could you think of getting one of these in a purple refractor background with Psylocke being matte?
Man. Yeah.
And you could like it would shimmer like the shimmering that is on there. See how it has the shimmering in the background? You could get these to do that if you wanted to go all out for San Diego. If they did that,
West Coast says he's going to have more characters for SDCC. How do you know that?
Well, that's what he's saying. He'll probably have more characters. Why wouldn't he? That's the smartest thing for him to do, right?
Well, absolutely. But give us the cornbread, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish.
Long box. No,
he'll
have a short box, bro.
Maybe he heard something. Little birdie told him something. Yeah. So these could be monsters if they did that technology in the background. That's the only thing. Like, to me now, foils are boring. You have to come out with some Topps Chrome refractor style shit for me to be excited about foils anymore. You know? Yeah. They're all dull, and you could do that with covers like this, especially that Psylocke. That Psylocke is perfect for a refractor wave, purple wave chrome card. You know, it would kill it. Campbell posted on IG asking for suggestions for Wave 2. Really?
I don't know what to do.
Let's take a look.
Give me some ideas.
Well, it's smart that he's doing the rival stuff, man. He is you know, one of the few that are doing it. So here we go. Look at this. With the enthusiastic and overwhelming response to our Marvel Rivals #1 art exclusives earlier today, I can't help but begin to imagining which characters I might draw next for the inevitable Wave 2 set. So I'm curious, which ones would you like to see? I listed many of the female characters here, but feel free to suggest your favorite male ones too. So make your voices heard. Spider-Man. Do a Spider-Man, Scott. Do a Spider-Man. It's perfect. You haven't, like, that's your first Marvel character you did. Spider-Man looks awesome in the game. Do a Spider-Man. Do a Galacta or whatever her name is, the female Galactus. Do her. Oh, dude, look at all these. He could, if he did Malice, bro, he'd kill it. He'd kill every single one of these.
Next page.
All right, hold on.
Is there a next page?
So there's Storm. That's how she looks in the game. But there's different skins, remember? He uses the Malice skin. He's got to pick the right skins, though. Look at that. Yeah. I mean,
that's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's going to nail that. You know he's going to do that.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't do that yet. There's better skins than the one he's chosen.
He's luring us in, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that Malice is a must. Well, let's take a look at the Marvel Rival characters. Marvel Rivals characters. All Marvel Rivals full roster. Okay, here we go. Check this out. Here's all the characters. Okay, here we go. So you've got Captain America, Doctor Strange, Groot, Hulk, Magneto, Penny Parker. Let's take a look at Penny Parker because he could probably do something cool. Let's see what her skins look like. Do they have her skin?
Let's see what her skins look like.
Right? Costume catalog. Yeah. Here we go. See? You could do something like that. You know? That's badass. Oh, he already has her up there. That's who that is. I didn't recognize her. Yeah, that's cool. That style. But isn't there different skins than those too? Let me go back. See, that's what I'm saying. Look at this. Look at this Psylocke right here. You should have went with that one. That's awesome. So, okay, let's go back to the characters real quick. Which is tough on this site. Okay, never mind. Just hit X. All right. Venom, Thor, The Thing, Black Panther, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Hela, Human Torch, Iron Fist, Iron Man, Magic, Mr. Fantastic, Moon Knight, Namor, or Namor, however you say it now. I think Namor is kind of cooler in my opinion, but it's hard to say it all the time. Psylocke, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man's for sure. Storm, probably necessary. Wolverine would be cool if he did him the actual style in the game because there's a skin Wolverine has that's badass and he could do him all short and stocky like he is in the game. Yeah, it looks like he'll probably just do all the female characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So there you guys go. Let's put a comment in there and say
do whatever you want to do, bro. Right, all pissed off.
Refractor style.
The comic shop. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Right? It would.
What's up, Dave?
Okay, there we go. Good shit.
Yep, good stuff.
I was never able to get any. A lot of people weren't able to get any. Some got them. Be on the lookout because he does say in here, I think he says, right here, he says, to those who missed out, we will offer more copies of Marvel Rivals #1 for sale in mid-April once we received our product and have put them through our rigorously quality control. So be sure to add yourself to the wait list on our store to be the first to know when these additional quantities become available. So there you go.
What do you suppose that means?
That he'll have cancellations maybe.
No,
Maybe
the rigorous quality control. What do you
So
what the fuck does that mean?
I'm guessing here, but that he offered 9.8s, right? Did he offer 9.8s on this one? Let me see. Hold on. So if no, he didn't. But
No.
I'm guessing that it means that he's gonna go through a bunch of them, and well, I don't know if he didn't do 9.8s. What I was thinking he was gonna do is he probably was gonna, if he offered 9.8 copies, he would do them as like when he got the books, he would check them, and if he had way more 9.8 possibilities than sold, maybe he would offer the rest of those up for more sales. But who knows what it means this time? They're printing more, I bet, says Three Rivers. That could be it. That could be it.
I just think he's like chilling out in his living room right now with stacks of these motherfuckers, and he's bagging and boarding them.
Did you see him drawing?
And he's laughing.
Did you see these? Hood with him drawing these?
Yeah, dude, he's a bad motherfucker, bro. Look
Dude,
at
there's
that.
videos of him drawing. It's amazing.
Look, go back. Look at one more. Right there. Look at the little fucker on the slingshot. Dude.
Yeah.
That's badass, dude.
Yeah, he did a really good job, man. These are
boy, dude.
These are beyond good.
Bro, look at the sketch on the shark, dude. Go back.
Look, he totally changed what he was gonna do the rivals at the bottom. That would have been cool.
Bro, he's got the shark with the tongue out, dude.
Oh yeah, right there. Yeah.
Bro, so Jeff the Land Shark's gonna have his own title. So I wonder if Campbell's gonna do a big old Jeff the Land Shark cover.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
It's cool how he shows his original layout design that he had.
Yeah.
And then they changed it.
That'd be funny if he'd like be drawing and he'd just be saying, fuck with me.
Well, check this out. Remember what we were talking about the other night? What's available for sale on his shop? Did you see this? The art is available for sale right now. Contact to purchase for the Luna Snow and Jeff. So there you go. If you guys, it comes with Jeff too. Jeff is separate by itself, which is awesome.
That's $10,000.
Yeah, probably. There's also the Squirrel Girl.
God, what would you pay for that, Brian?
$5,000, $6,000.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, if I had
17,
if I had the money, I'd pay $10,000 for that if I had the money. But I mean, I don't know. What does that sell for? Does that sell for more than $10,000?
That'd be funny. You're talking to the people, right? And they go, only serious people like call this number or whatever, right? It is 11 by 17 though.
Yeah.
But you call them and you're negotiating, and it's like, so how much? Well, Campbell's not going to take less than $10,000. Okay. Well, can you take all the comics out of my cart and then I'm just going to pay the $10,000?
Yeah, man. This is very interesting. And so it's only those two that are available right now. I don't know if the other two are available and they sold. But this one I'm surprised is still available. The Luna Snow with Jeff.
Like, if you pay $10,000, like, would it be so hard to fucking color it?
I don't want him to. I want it just like this. Look, it says Jeff the Land Shark is 9 by 12 and Luna Snow is 11 by 17.
That's pretty big art.
Yeah, man.
11 by 17 is like that.
Is this? Yeah. See, Dave says the same thing. I'd pay 10 if I had it. Hell yeah, I would. If I had, I mean, most of us would if we could just throw away money like that. But I would love to own that.
You think he's only got one? I bet he's got about 4 or 5 of them. Oops, look what I found. Oopsies.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude.
Bro, if I was Campbell, like, I would have my own eBay side. Let me draw something. You want to go to Italy, baby? Hold on. Let me draw something badass.
I bet you that's what he does
Start
with
it
his
off. Yeah,
covers.
fuck yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? How long do you think it takes him to do those covers? A day each? 2 days each? 3 days each? I don't know.
And you got to think, like, he's a busy man. He must have a shitload of fucking distractions, dude. You know,
Yeah.
like chicks coming in the house naked and stuff like that. Draw me.
Warehouse find, says Justin Shannon.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think that I don't know what that means about the vigorous quality control.
I bet Comic Tom has a shitload of sets right now. Thanks, Jay.
You know what it could mean, Hood? How many did they offer of each? Now that I think about it, because they probably got 3,000 of each, right?
Allegedly.
And if that's the case, that they got 3,000 of each, and there was only, so the covers, they sold all the Psylocks. There was, they limited to 2,000 the Jeff and Luna. They limited the rest to 2,000. So that means they have at least, they should have at least 1,000 of each, the, you know what I mean, left over. I don't know how many, maybe they sold all the Psylocks. I don't know. Why was the Psylocke just 3,000 copies? Is it because Marvel does the thing where if you buy one, you can add on extras per 1,000? I don't know.
Maybe he wanted these very limited. You know what I mean?
And I wonder if he did 3,000 of each one. Is it signed and unsigned too? You know how many were signed?
I mean, he signs a lot, right? And like, there's a camp that says unsigned Campbell stuff is more sought out than signed. You know?
Yeah.
So
you're freaking me out, man. You're freaking me out, real fake. I can't take this right now. Too much math. So there we go. You know what, Hood? I'm glad you're here. And you know what?
Thanks, man.
Because I'm glad you're here.
We're gonna do Mama Books.
We're gonna do Mama Books.
Mama Books.
We got to get a Mama Books thing going.
Yeah,
Speaking about Mama Books, I showed this the other night on the Hot 10. I got the Flops comic.
Oh yeah, that's
beautiful,
great.
Absolutely gorgeous. Shout out to Flops Comics.
She looked like she just ate some lasagna, though, man. She looks like... Right? She's all. Do you still love me, honey?
She kind of looked like Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely Mama Book. It's got stickers and the Batman shit on the back. What you got for us today, brother?
Let me see. I was just going to show off some covers that I had picked up recently. Let me see. Hold on.
I got something recently.
Oh yeah, let's see yours first.
I got this. It's not a cover. Look at this.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, shout out to our boy Nate. Sent me it.
What?
Yep. Fucking A. I got one, dude. He likes me more than he likes you. I'm gonna
apparently so, man.
I'm gonna open
Kiss my ass, Nate.
I'm gonna open it up too.
It's all right, Nate. I'll remember that shit, dude.
Which is the one that had the Timberwolf with it, though? I thought that was one
the first series.
Was it the first series?
Mm-hmm.
When he didn't have his version 2. This is version 2 armor and shit. The first series maybe it was version 1. Who knows?
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, dude. Really cool. All right. Let's see some goodies, dude.
Okay. Let's see. Have you seen this one before? It's Milo Manera.
What is that?
This is Milo Manera.
And what's that? I have never seen that. Hold on here.
You've never seen this?
No, hold on. No, that's dope. I've never seen that. Who is that character? It almost looks like Nexus, right?
Yeah, almost right.
Milo Manera, yeah. Mama. Is that Cyclops? Female Cyclops? What the fuck?
Could be.
Avengers World, #1
Yeah.
variant.
And then
Look at that Fairy Tale Fantasies behind you, bro.
that one.
Yeah.
Mama. So this is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, Adam Hughes, Wonder Woman.
Yeah, every time I see him, I got to pick him up.
Yep.
So look at the boots, bro.
Yeah.
The killer, bro.
Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah, that's a great cover.
I picked up another one, the Michael Turner.
That is a fucking classic, dude. That I sold all mine on Whatnot when
Are
I
you
went
serious?
to San Diego. Yeah. That is such a classic. Is that a ratio variant or like a 1 in 5 or a 1 in 10 or something?
Yeah, something like that, man. But this
It's a
one's
1 in
tough
10,
to
I
find,
think.
man.
It is very tough to find. Yeah. Put that up again. That's a Storm. She's in her. She's like, oh yeah, man. So good. That is, if you can find those signed. I wonder if those are available signed.
Let's see.
Clutch.
Of course, this one right here is one of my favorites, Michael Turner. Look at that. Underrated cover.
Clutch is bored. What are you doing?
This one is also a black and white of this. You can find it. All right.
I didn't know we were showing like.
No, I
showing
was
the
just
goods
showing like
tonight.
mama
Holy shit.
books. Mama books. Like this one.
That's a mama.
Yeah, this is one of the best renditions of the Red Hulk, in my opinion. Like, there's some great ones, but like this one for me, I love that cover.
Who is that?
It looks like when you first look at it, it looks like Audi, but it's not. It's let me take it out. I'll tell you right now. Bruh. It is Yuck Lee. Yuck.
That's great.
Awesome.
That's cool.
All right, now for some crazy books. All right, this one's Vampire Girls.
Whoa!
Yeah, California, 1969, issue 0.
Wow, I've never seen that. Who's that?
That's crazy.
This is Carlos Moda. Carlos Moda.
That's badass, man.
Micra.
That's good.
#1 comics interview.
I thought the C was a G.
That Comix interview did their own. They published their own books.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I didn't know that.
Have you seen this one? This one's a swimsuit special.
I've never
from Parody
seen that.
Press.
Yeah, Parody Press.
So
Yeah,
you see how fucked
it's all
up
fucked
the-
up. Yeah, it's like all broken. Yeah.
Who's the art on that one?
God, man, these are
Don't
so
worry about it.
obscure.
It's not worth it.
They are obscure, dude.
This one is Trinity Angels.
That one's good.
Nice.
Spanking good fun. And then this one is Tap #1. Gotta tap that shit. And then I got a Sweet Lucy #1.
That one's cool.
And look where she's got the tat, bro. You know that shit fucking hurts, bro. Hey, that's in my asshole. I'm just fine. Now I think I've shown this
that's
one
dope,
before.
dude.
Antarctic Press.
That
Chesty
one's-
Sanchez.
Yep.
Oh my god, that is insane.
That is awesome.
Let's get the bad guys. What the?
They just Antarctic Press had their tent sale or their giveaway where they just giving away books. Yeah.
Now
They opened up their warehouse.
Scotty Young's done the baby covers. Like one of them. What's the green guy? What's his fucking name? Oh my god, I can't remember. But this one is one of my favorites. The Hercules.
I've never seen that.
This one's hard to find. I picked up another Mary
Classic.
Jane. Yeah,
Yep.
first cover. And then Swimsuit Spectacular #1. Look at this art, dude.
I've seen that before. Yeah.
That's
That's
classic.
badass.
I love that.
And then so when I was digging in my back issues, I guess I was gonna sell these on Whatnot, but I never did. So got a whole
Yep.
bunch of these.
Those
The
sell
cover's so
well.
tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the first time they ever did like a different character that I can remember being symbioted.
And you remember this one?
Phil Noto.
Yeah, Noto. And then this one is such a great
wow.
looking cover.
Is that Benitez? Who is that? Is that Turner?
No, that's Michael Turner.
Wow.
So good. So good.
And then you remember this one, Girl Crazy?
Yep. Yep.
And then I found this one.
Great
Look
Domino.
how cool that was, bro.
Domino's got good covers, bro. Really good covers. There's some really good ones in the later X-Force run. Classic.
This one's a forgotten one. You know, see with the
it's
skateboard.
So good. The skateboard was sick, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be
And
cool
then,
to do a homage of a Gromit's book if we had the ability early on.
this is Metal Bikini #1 by Jason Waltrip.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then oh wow. All right. Look at that one.
Who is that? That's sick, dude. Fathom? Is that a variant to
Limited edition variant is #2. That's who the fuck is that?
That is gorgeous, bro. Hold on, let me look that up. Fathom.
Look at this one, Brian.
Oh, bro, that is fucking beautiful.
Mama.
I gotta add all these in my cover price.
Look at this.
Yep.
Hi, Joe. Hi. And then I
yeah.
picked these up a couple of months ago. They're both signed.
Those are great. Where are they? Oh yeah, nice. What'd you pick them up for, if you don't mind me asking?
I do mind. No, I'm just playing. I picked like $50 a piece.
Not bad. Second appearance of X-23.
That's such a good cover.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen this one?
That's dope.
No.
That's kind of creepy with the cat in the background. Wow.
Yeah. It's an owl, dude. Look at the owl.
Stripper witch or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
That's a good concept. We should bring that back.
look at this one.
What is it?
That looks familiar. Like there's something about that I remember. Maybe not.
that's
Maybe there's
crazy.
something that looks like it.
And Serena.
I've seen
I
that.
believe this is
Antarctic
#1.
Press. Yep. That's dope.
And I love this cover. This is Good Girls
Oh,
#1.
Yeah.
Carol Lay.
Fantagraphics.
Let's see. What else I got here? This is a crazy Stegman one.
Yes. Yep.
And then I found this one, Jesse James. I was digging.
Oh, that's
Number
dope.
1.
That's dope. You gotta get Jesse to sign that.
That's hilarious.
Liberty. And then as you get into 100s on G.I. Joe, they have some fucking badass covers.
Yeah, those are so like forgotten, man.
Yeah.
That stuff like up in those hundreds to the end. It's so much weird stuff.
You remember Creech?
Oh yeah, hell yeah,
Hell
dude.
yeah, dude. That's a
Capullo.
winner right there.
Yep.
It's signed up.
Oh,
at the
look
top.
at that, dude. That's
That's
awesome. 93 old school Capullo signature.
See, and that's why I like when they date it, dude. Like
Yes, I agree.
that's a smart thing to do. If you get something autographed, ask them to date it, and then it makes it even better. You guys seen this one?
No,
Toxic Tommy.
that's actually kind of cool.
And then
This is what, ladies and gentlemen, these are the type of things that you can own if you too have half price books by your house.
This is Comico Strike Force America. Strike Force America.
Fuck yeah.
Do you remember this variant?
No.
This was a variant put out. I think it was a store. And I think a couple of years ago, I bought a few of them. Just him in his yellow outfit. The store was. I can't see. Hold on. I'll tell you right now. I can't see.
Don't worry about it.
Let me see.
I'm looking for those. I'm still looking for those variants.
You remember this one, Clutch? This one is.
That's my
Dude,
favorite.
Oh my god.
That's my favorite Benitez cover of all time, right there.
Do you have
Cover's
this one,
so
Clutch?
sick. No, that book. Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
I remember I've found the guy who owns the original art on Instagram.
Really?
Wow, dude.
Found
That
this.
would be an amazing cover to cover OA to own. Holy cow, that'd be crazy.
This is a variant. Who drew this? I don't know.
That's Allred. Is that Mike Allred? Who is that? Let me see.
No, I don't think it's all red.
Is it there? It's somebody. It's Paul Pope. Is it Paul Pope?
No, it's not Paul Pope. Do you remember this Frizen?
Yes. Yeah, a lot of people don't. Oh man, that's creepy too. Look at her eyes.
And then here, wait. Here it is. Serious Bounty Hunter, #1. And then
Insane.
let's see. We got some Art Adams goodness, bro.
Oh,
Mama.
beautiful. That's a tough book.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, that's a
Mama.
tough book.
I found this Uncle Scrooge.
Yep, that's dope.
281. I don't think it's anything. But bro, look at this. Bomb Queen, #1.
Wow, that's a tough book right there. That's cool.
Bomb Queen.
Yeah, that
She's
was a
gonna
major
bomb
series.
you.
That was it was kind of controversial when it came out, I remember.
This one, Alex Garner,
Yep.
Black Ops.
Oh, I
That's
love
cool.
Black Ops.
Black Ops. And then I showed this book once, and it was on a New Year's get together we did in 2021, I think, Brian, the end of the year show. I haven't showed it since. Super Fuckers Forever, bro.
Whoa.
Super Fuckers Forever.
That's cool. I've never seen that.
Forever.
That's
Super
awesome.
Fuckers Forever.
Is
Pick
there a
the-
number 2 for that?
I don't know. But Ryan Otley and John Roach. It's Ryan Otley, bro.
That's
So if I
actually-
see Otley, bro, this is a book to get him sign it.
Yeah, done.
Let's see. Some more Art Adams.
Classic. Love that cover, dude.
Let's see. Of course, this one.
Yeah.
I'm pressing some other ones, dude. Some fucking Wanda. Hold on. Let me see.
Those Frizen Wonder Womans are so good.
See, Clutch, I was going to do a show with these books. Hey, you ever seen this one?
Yep. Geriatric gangrene jiu-jitsu gerbils.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And he's like, Zeke, is that you? Zeke? It's been a long time. Let's see. And then Classic Evil Ernie.
Oh yeah.
And then let me see. First appearance of Bats the ghost dog on a cover.
Ooh.
Bats. There's Bats. And
That's
then,
actually cool. Luis Mendoza says, I have that geriatric gerbils in a 9.8.
Bro, hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Look, Rip Sea Cats.
What the hell?
Paid $1.
See, half price books. What'd I tell you?
Hey, look. First appearance of Rocket Raccoon on the bottom, dude.
That's more like Robin
Right.
Raccoon.
Hey. This is one of my favorites. They have a black and white of this one. This one's fucking gorgeous Black Widow cover, bro.
That's sweet.
And then let's see. Getting down to the end here. Hold on, Mama. Where are you? All right. Okay. Let's see.
I'm just
Hold on.
stuck going through Michael Turner books.
Remember
again.
this? She.
Oh yeah, when it puts that series is a great series, dude, and they have a connecting cover for Hope.
You remember this one, Jessica Jones cover?
Yep.
That's great.
I got a whole run of that Alias that I'm getting ready to put up on eBay.
1001 Arabian Nights. Look at that,
Cool
dude.
cover.
Fucking Bruce Banner hanging out in the back.
Who did that cover?
It is done by Ryan Stegman.
Yep, that's cool.
One of his first.
Oh wow.
Yep, that's cool.
Mama.
I gotta
Stegman.
check. What was the Stegman? Let's see what the Stegman first is.
That might be his first. Hold on.
Should have that.
That's the worst. This one, the Zombie Punisher War Journal.
Yep, that's dope.
Oh, it's so cool.
Let's see. Do you remember this one? Heroes. I don't know if it predated the
No.
what?
It's
Huh?
a DC book too.
The milestone characters.
Yeah,
They're static right there in
right
the middle.
there.
And then, this one, Alliance #2. I was looking for #1. It's pretty cool art.
So Stegman's first work is Midnight Kiss #1 from Marcosia, and his first Spider-Man, not sure on this, is Marvel Holiday Magazine #1. So,
Huh.
Starfire.
that's a great series right there. I remember when that series got hot.
And then Rena, the Jungle Girl.
Yep.
I found a #2. Let's see. Where are you?
Nice.
Cool. And then hold on, almost done, guys. Hold on. I just wanted to show off a couple of cool bugs.
I want to.
Do you remember this one?
something.
I picked
Hold
up
on.
like 3 or 4 of them. Hold on. The other 2 I'm pressing.
Yeah, those are dope. Batman Adventures 13.
Found another one of these.
Great cover.
Where is it? It's all the shitty Campbells.
Those are
Let's
dope.
see.
That's so good.
This is my second one of this. This is a fucking ghost.
Yep.
And then I think that might be it. I found a Rorschach.
Nice.
This one is Sienkiewicz, I believe.
Not bad.
And then a couple of more Lady Deaths, #1s. Like, you can find these easy digging, dude. Like this one, the swimsuit special.
Yeah, there was
And
a lot of that cool.
Look at this
Oh
one.
wow!
This-
Lightning.
this one has-
Comics.
Yeah, it has gold in it, dude.
Yep.
Let's see.
Lightning
says
Comics did really
this-
cool covers.
It says gold metallic ink.
Yep.
Oh, so it's not gold. Right.
Dude,
And
there
then,
is. I'm going through some of the Fathom books, and there is some really good variants out there for those. Oh, I love that.
I've got 3 9/8 of these. I saw this at my buddy's shop. I said, let me have another one. Let me see if I can get another 98. And then I think that's it. I just wanted to show some crazy fucking covers. Oh, wait, no. Hey. Black Moon.
Nice.
Number 2.
Excellent.
I got all these number 2s, and I just jumped right into the middle of the fucking story, dude. Hold on.
Can't stop.
And you remember this one? These are super fucking hard to
Yes,
find,
the Black
dude.
Panthers. Yeah, hold on. Let me put. That is a great cover.
Bro, it's what's her name, dude, from fucking Destiny's Child,
Yeah,
dude.
who did that cover?
I think it was LaRocca, dude. Yeah.
Look at some of these Fathom covers. This is a
Yeah,
wraparound
got the-
holofoil with
Yeah, I've
Witchblade
got
on it.
that.
Oh my god! Look at. I want to see that in hand.
Bro, I got you should have told me, dude. I got a box that I picked up of fucking nothing but Fathoms, dude.
Oh
of
my
rare.
god!
Yeah. I sent Clutch a couple of cool ones.
Yeah.
Holofoil. This Tower Records one is pretty cool variant. Charlie's Angels. I mean, look at these. The Pittsburgh Comic Con 2002 exclusive. There's so many good variants in this run. These surfing ones are kind of cool. Dynamic Forces. Midwest Comic Con green foil. There's a holochrome for this one that's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I love this cover.
Yeah, I've got like 3 or 4 of those. And the only reason why is because I kept ordering it because it had little phrase on the side, and that cover I was trying to get it in a 9/8. It's got to be perfect.
Yeah. So good. I remember the Dolphins one. Great series. Again, Michael Turner is that guy that is going to absolutely, people are going to realize that his stuff is cheap and they're going to go crazy, and it's going
Bro, if you're looking for a Michael Turner,
yes.
This is one of his greatest covers of all time, dude.
So good.
Flash.
The Flash.
Yeah.
And then like he also did like Namor, and Turner, he always does shit with the hands, dude. Like, and it always looks like it's coming right out of the book, dude. It's fucking phenomenal art, dude.
Well, speaking of Mama books, Hood, let's get into some F.O.C. because there's a book on F.O.C. this week that is absolutely amazing. The second printing of the Pin Apocalypse with a new Sveta Shabina 1 in 25 variant.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bro, stop it. Jesus.
What a cover.
Bro, that is fantastic.
The cigarette, the smoke of the cigarette, that's just that's so good. And I know people are like, 1 in 25 second prints. I'm okay with it. If it's
Hey,
good.
I don't care. I don't care what you call it.
Yeah.
I call claim. I don't care if it's yeah. Yeah.
Mine.
Yeah, it's also, I mean, there's 3 other regular covers for that issue as well.
Yes.
The orderable ones.
A really good Andrew Saranov one, right?
I think they're all Sarnov.
Are they?
Sarov.
Is it Sarov? Sorry. Yeah.
I don't even know how to know.
Tarov.
Tarusov.
Tarusov. Sorry. I keep on saying, I say his name wrong all the time for some reason. Tarusov.
Woo, close one. Almost lost my
This
breath.
one's crazy too.
And that's okay.
But this one, here is another one.
Those are available right now?
No, they're on F.O.C. I believe. Yeah, the reprints are on F.O.C. This is the 1 in 25, though, that is a monster. And it's from Massive, who just recently they were in the news again today for something. I think. Maybe we were talking about heavy metal, because Massive is doing heavy metal stuff now. They finally pulled that off, so very, very cool. All right, what else do we have? Let's go check out our boy Billy's at Economics and Comics page. Have you guys seen this cover for Batman #7, Absolute Batman #7?
That's cool. That's
That
cool.
is fucking awesome.
That's wild.
Yeah. Miko Suyan is so good. I want to see the black and white artwork for this. Absolutely gorgeous. So there's that. Absolute Batman #7 is on its way. Action Comics 1085 Adventure Time has a Marvel 25th Anniversary style book. If you're a Marvel 25th Anniversary collector, it kind of reminds me a little bit about it, but I'm a nerd when it comes to that shit, that cover. This looks like a very interesting foil. This could be a really good foil if it comes out good. Nakayama Adventure Time #1. That could be a major. If they do the foil good on that, man, that could be a good book. We'll see how it turns out.
Hey, Clutch, don't
Yes,
you
sir.
have a show tonight?
No,
Do you have a show?
They had it last night.
I thought you had a show
I had it on Thursday
with
night.
Invincible books.
No, Drew is doing a thing with Invincible, I think, tonight.
Oh, I thought you were doing the Invincible.
No, I did an Invincible show on Thursday.
Fuck, I missed it.
It was pretty good, man. We had a good turnout, and then 25 minutes in, my whole rig went, my microphone and my camera went down. I had to like restart OBS, and like I hung out in the chat and talked, and then I was able to. Apparently, somehow it came back on, so I jumped in and.
You got lucky,
dude. I went for over an hour after that, so I was super lucky.
That sucks when that happens. We've all had that happen. If anybody's done any live selling, they've had that happen before. Look at this Puppeteer Lee. That's interesting. That looks a little different than normal Puppeteer Lee style. Looks a little bit more polished. Oh, check this out. I Lie Popeye. You got another Mario cover. If you guys are Nintendo homage collectors, that's actually pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah,
I like that one. It's a good homage right there.
That's who did that book? Is that
I Lie
what's her name?
Popeye. Hold on.
Is that Suspiria?
Is that Velchez? Did she do anything for that? No, I doubt it. Because that doesn't look anything like her art. But
yeah, but that's her last name.
It is. I don't know what that is.
Maybe she did another cover of it.
That's with Massive too. That's also Massive. I don't know. That's a great question. It could be somebody else out there with that last name. We'll have to look into that.
She sent me the tracking of the original art I bought from her, man.
I was going to talk about that with you tonight. We forgot to talk about that last week. Look at this Terry Dodson Fire and Ice when Hell Freezes Over.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's great.
There's a Nakayama. Okay, here is look at this decal. There's a decal for that.
Yeah, where the hell has he been? God, look at that. That's fucking badass, dude.
That's where he's been. He's been sharpening his tools, man.
Bro,
that's
fucking awesome.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's about time. Come back, bro.
Yep. There's another Nakayama foil. This Geiger 13 cover is excellent too. Gary Frank. G.I. Joe, you got your multiple printing Jason Howard variants, and there's a Viper one. That's really cool.
That whole series that Jason has done for the Energon books is like people are collecting those as a set, which is really cool.
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
I picked up that ratio variant with Stalker. The green.
The camo one. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. My buddy let me have 2 for $10. So
Oh, it's great. It's such a good cover.
Yeah. I like there's a Jinx cover that is not too shabby. Is it this one? So this is the next silent mission issue that they're doing. A Jinx silent issue.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Godzilla versus America, Chicago. All right, here we go. Check this out. I didn't mean to do that. Go back. Here's the second of the Godzilla versus Marvel characters. Remember how they did a Hulk one, I think? And they did the fight cover. Now they're doing Amazing Spider-Man versus Godzilla, and it's a different fight cover. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Next, we have this Godzilla. Patrick Gleason is a good cover with Spider-Man. Spider-Man's like, what the fuck are I getting myself into? It's $11. Holy cow. Jesus, that's too much. It's a foil, that's why. Okay. Tula Lotai. Look at that. She's just good.
Yeah.
She's just a really good artist. Dave Wilkins doing these Green Lantern connectings variants. This one's really good.
Yeah, that's good.
With the baseball bat, the Green Lantern, Guy Gardner's got the baseball bat. And then who's this character? I don't remember this character.
So first appearance?
Sorrow. No, wait,
Sorrow. Okay.
No, wait, that's not it. The Sorrow
Fractional
Lantern
Soldier.
and his Fractal Soldiers, Razor and Kilowog. I don't remember who that is. What's her name, chat? Forget her name.
I pressed an art book for Dave Wilkins, man. It was fucking crazy, dude. Like he had every like Campbell and everything, but he had I think he had dropped it and was mangled. Took me about a week and a half to press out all that shit.
Wow. That one's really good. There's another one. Okay, heavy metal. Here's the heavy metal stuff. It's being solicited, you guys. So if you're a heavy metal fan, it's finally being solicited. Oh, shout out to Massive for getting that done. Look at this Frazetta. Oh. So good. The way that they even have the trade dress on there makes it look amazing. There's another Tula Lotai. All right. There is one book that I really want to talk about. Before we do, here's another one. David Palumbo. Look at that.
Bro, Destro's getting in there, bro.
Baroness better come back around and get her man.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
All right, you guys.
Bro.
Battle Beast. We finally get to see some of the new Battle Beast covers.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Look at this.
Let's go.
Let's
go, bro.
Yeah.
That's great, man. The colors on there, man, are just fantastic.
And that's the mask cover.
Yep.
I think, right?
Yep. Wraparound, I think. And it's die cut.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Dude.
So what's the die cut part about it?
So the mask is like you can take his face off and it's like a mask.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's clear, and then you go to like old school from the 90s or what?
You punch it out.
It's
maybe?
actually just like a foil. It's like a foil cover, but that's a die cut foil cover.
Got it.
Just
got
the
you.
mask, the head.
That's sick.
That is cool. That is fucking badass.
Sweet.
Yeah. All right. Here is the main cover.
Wow.
Otley.
It's great.
Yeah, I love Bryan Otley, man.
Yeah, so do I, especially in this universe. It just looks. It's good to have him back doing stuff. Oh wow! Hold on, let me go back.
Oof!
Hold on? It just. Okay, here we go. So this is the blind bag. Explain the blind bag stuff to people, Clutch, because I don't think a lot of people know about what's going on with this.
Yeah, so there's this blind bag, and it's you'll get the issue, but apparently they said you can also get up to any of the ratio variants. You can get the one in 50, the one in 1,000. You can get one of those in a blind bag.
That's cool.
And apparently there's other secret things that they haven't announced. So we'll have to wait until release day to find out what's up.
Yeah, that's huge. That's gonna be a big
That's gonna
deal.
be big, man.
Yeah. Yep. All right, here is the David Finch variant. Look at that. Holy cow.
Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a
it's
blank
incredible.
variant, the mass variant. Okay, here we go. Here's the 1 in 10. This is a connecting variant. There is a 1 in 25 Kale New variant. Whoa, look at that.
Bro.
Yeah. That's really good. That is dope. There is Art Adams, 1 in 50.
It's so good.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
They're coming at us right now, bro. This
1
is
in
crazy.
100 John Boy Myers. That is beautiful. Holy shit,
Bro.
that's good.
Yeah, it's brutal. Just vicious.
All right, look at this is a 1 in 1,000 Ryan Otley. Foil.
Oh my god.
Foil.
And so the trick about these 1 in 1,000s, right? So if the store ordered 1,000 copies, you get one of these, but it's actually signed by Robert and Ryan and graded by CGC 9.8.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's
so you're
crazy.
getting you're getting a CGC 9.8 signed by Ryan and Robert, guaranteed if you got that in your 1 in 1,000, right? But the tricky thing is that in the blind bags, you can get an unsigned version of this cover.
Wow.
So yeah, so it kind of gives a little extra oomph to, like, both sides get a little extra oomph, so
Yeah.
kind of cool.
That's sick. That is sick.
But and from what I've heard, like the 1 in 1,000s are truly going to be like you have like a 1 in 1,000 chance of getting it. It's not like they're just dumping a ton of them in there. It's like they're going to be super crazy hard to get. So
that's badass.
Yeah.
There is it says here 1 in 2,000 Ryan Otley sketch cover, original sketch art cover. How is there just one of these?
What do you mean? No, so they made the Battle Beast blanks for the book.
Yeah.
And Otley sketched on them, and they're CGC'd. Yeah, I think they're CGC too. So you're gonna get a CGC Otley sketch cover.
Wow.
Apparently. Yeah.
That's sick. And we got some of the retailer exclusives going around. This is a Bjorn Barons foil.
This one's pretty wicked.
Yeah. Is it foil? Yeah, foil. Foil. There is.
And the other funny thing about these too is that you have to order 2,000 copies to get the retailer variant.
Oh wow.
It's a really high buy-in. It's crazy high.
Okay, hey, tell me about this one.
This is a foil Thiago Silva. It's a retailer exclusive.
That is fucking awesome.
Look
dude.
at this one. This is a Bjorn Barons. Hold on.
And those you have a chance to get in that blind bag?
No. These are
retailer variants.
Yeah, retailer variants.
Okay.
Bjorn Barons.
Wow.
There is this one, Sahad Shah.
Yeah, Sajad.
Is it Sajad's? Thank you.
It goes like it's a hard J. I didn't know that for the longest time.
Sajad Shah.
Yeah.
That's dope. And then there is here's another Sajad Shah variant.
Yeah,
Bro, that's killer, dude.
that one's really good.
This is my house. This is my house, baby.
All right, this one's good too. Tyler Kirkham, Days of Future Past variant.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Look
this
at that.
is great.
The Yeast brother collects all these Days of Future Past.
That is so good. I love the back.
Yeah.
All the characters. Wanted.
Yeah. That's dope.
And there's
That's
more to come with these.
Really?
There is.
Yes, sir.
There is. As a matter of fact, there's one of us on this panel that has one coming for one of these, I think.
Oh, that's right.
Mm,
That would be the guy.
yeah.
Yes, we have one.
Yeah, some guy. Oh,
Yeah.
When are you going to announce that?
Probably
right now.
Yeah, oh, surprise. We'll announce something in April. Probably. We're holding tight on it once we have to figure out the plan and stuff. So it's not just me. It's a big thing. It's a big project. I'm helping put together. And it's with an artist that Bryan suggested, and it's turned out to be one of the coolest things in the world. So
Really?
I'm super stoked. This is gonna be fun.
What artist did Bryan suggest?
Oh,
You got to keep that a secret now.
Oh, put it in the private chat.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. You know.
Put it in the private chat.
You knew the artist.
I do.
Yeah.
Is it the same one that?
No.
It's not that one.
No.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know it.
got
Though.
it.
Yeah. So that's gonna be absolutely
And
amazing.
then I'm working with that artist on a couple other things too right now, which is super cool.
Yeah.
It's
It's gonna be
Oh,
massive.
yeah.
Holy shit, that's good. Yeah.
Look at that skull, Bryan.
I know.
Look at Adam.
Oh, we got to talk about Paralyzed sent in have you guys seen the link about the Vampirella Adam Hughes foil reprint?
Yeah. What is up with that? That is kind of shitty, man. What?
Yeah.
Wait,
Didn't mean
no,
to
wait.
sidetrack us from the F.O.C.
No.
stuff, so.
Yeah. What is it? Explain this, because this is
That's weird.
yeah, they're doing the old school one, right?
It's like Happy Comics, I think, is going to do a variant of the.
Oh, I'm thinking.
His
Sorry,
fir-
I'm
hi-
thinking of
his-
something different. I'm thinking of something different.
Here, I'll put you the link.
Yeah, I'm thinking of something different. All right.
Check this out here. There's in the chat.
There we go. That's it. Yep. All right, hold on. All right, here we go.
What? What did you say, Bryan?
I said it in a hood voice. Hold on.
Oh, hold on.
Updog Comics. Is this
So
it?
that
What's
was
up,
his
Doug?
first one.
Is this
right?
his first? The very first Vampirella, right?
Right. Because then he did a Redux, right?
Yes.
Where it was improved.
There's only 250 of them. Wow.
I mean, it's okay, but the one that he homaged of himself is 10 times better.
When did he do that?
A couple of years ago.
Let me see
Say
this.
what, 2020? 2019, something like that. I remember because I got into a fight with a guy at the comic shop over it. So
I remember this. Go. So there's this one.
yeah, that's the OG.
Yeah, with the Dave Stevens poster.
Yeah.
And then there's this one that is fucking awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That one's great.
Yeah, because mama.
Oh, that is excellent. 2019. Is it a man? That's good.
What do you mean, officer? I didn't bite off his head.
Yeah, that's crazy. When did he do the original? When was the original?
Oh god, 2004.
No, I think it was earlier than that. It had been like
I thought
90s.
it's earlier, right? It's got to
Yeah.
be.
See here. 92.
92.
1992.
Fuck.
Dang. We are old AF, man.
Yeah.
Fuck. 92. Wow. What were you doing in 92, man?
It's going to elementary
Learning how
school.
to masturbate.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Bro, I was at the clubs, bro.
I was gonna say, man, you probably had like
I was getting the boogie on, bro.
Sequential
Oh,
Geek says,
man.
found out about the Frazetta Girls channel from Beyond Wednesdays. Nice. Said Three Rivers said Frazetta Girls on YouTube has a great rundown of Vampirella work that just came out. Good watch. Lots of Warren and Vampirella #1 art. Wow. Shout out to Sarah Frazetta.
I love Sarah, man.
Yeah,
She's awesome.
she's
dude.
great. She's very cool.
She's got that Italian sass.
Yeah. She's
Sexy,
kick-ass.
man.
Yeah.
Hey, I found one more, Brian. You ever seen this one?
No.
Look at this clutch.
Razor.
Dude,
This
that's
is-
insane. What?
All right, let's
Isn't that pretty?
That's so crazy.
She's like, oh, I got you, bitch.
All right. All the Battle Beast stuff was great. Iron Man
Ooh,
'7.
click on that one. Click on
Which
number
one?
7.
This one?
All the way down.
This one?
All the yeah. Let me see that one.
That's actually kind of
That's-
cool.
That's good.
Yeah. That's actually really, really cool dynamic cover.
That is
The
good.
mask coming at you after you hit it off of
Who
him.
did that cover, man?
It's a great question.
Wow. Where's Billy, man? Where's
Where's
Billy when you
we
need him?
need him? Yeah. That is a good cover. I don't know why some of the covers are in also this image style on some of these.
Reverse negative.
Yeah,
or
reverse
whatever.
negative. Yeah. Minor Arcana has another one of their tarot card covers, it looks like. So here's all the pinup Apocalypse stuff that we talked about. Power Man Timeless. Look at this cover with this dragon.
That is cool.
That is badass.
Yeah, it's sweet.
That dragon looks sick. Bjorn Baron's Spawn. There's 3 Spawn covers for Spawn 363. That is awesome. Holy shit, is that good?
Bro, what's is she holding a minion?
She's
What
the devil.
What the fuck is that?
She's the devil, man. And she's
That is fucking crazy.
Do you know the
dude.
story of Dante's Divine Comedy?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the final circle of hell, the devil is sitting there and he's eating on 3 people or 2 people, I can't remember. And it's like the Judas is one of them. Another guy is another one, and he's constantly just chewing on them for eternity. And that's what this kind of reminds me of. Because didn't she
Bro.
take over the role of running hell? I think so. Spawn fans, let me know.
It's fucking scary, bro.
Yeah,
Change it.
Bjorn Baron.
Change it.
It's so good. This one's actually really good too. This one's They're all 3 of them are good. This is Von Randall. Look at that.
Bro,
Excellent.
Look at all them skulls, Brian.
And then this one right
Skulls.
here is sick too. This one's by Edward Delandre. Look at that.
See,
That's
I like that.
fucking
That's like
awesome.
so different. Oh man, I gotta go, guys. It's been a good night. I'll see y'all later.
This feels kind of like an Ashley Wood almost.
It
you know?
does.
Like,
It totally does. What up, Nate?
what's up, Nate?
Yeah, I did not mean to like spoil the show, but
What'd you
I
get? A
got-
one
I
of
can't
one?
go
Did you
along
open
with
a
that.
pack and you got a one of something?
nope.
All right, let's
But,
everybody here.
I
Hold
know,
on.
let me tell you something. It's amazing when you drop Big Clutch's name and Drew's. It's amazing like what things can happen in
Oh,
Houston.
God.
Oh yeah.
There are people.
Yeah.
They know people. And
Oh God.
long
What'd you
story
get?
short, there's some stuff going on. Like Anna's grandfather passed away and so
yeah.
we're trying to do some different stuff. But I want to show this. I don't know if I can get on Wednesday, but if you boys tell Leg, I know he loves He-Man and Dave Wilkins, and this is the best part down here. Too big leg, and he drew the leg.
Oh man!
Whoa!
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Whoa! Look at that.
So,
bro,
you're such a suck ass, Nate. You know,
it's not mine.
That is awesome.
That's fucking fire, bro.
That's
where was
tight.
where was he at?
He was Larry Hama, Dave Wilkins. There were just a few guys, and they were in a show like 10 miles from here.
Yeah.
And so I took Alex this morning.
It was so cool.
And I talked. Oh, and here's the thing, Joe. He knows you. He told me about how you saved him. I said, I got a friend of mine. His name is Red Hood. He said he pressed your sketchbook. He does. Oh my God, that guy saved my life. He does. There was something about it wasn't his sketchbook, but it was like he had to get somewhere. Long story short, but he was like, that guy saved my life. I was like,
wow.
And so we started going through names. Drew, Clutch. It's the funny part is like we start naming like Sean Kirkham or Sean Leggett, and he has Brian McClay. He's like, yeah, all these names. Drew. I'm like, Big Clutch. He's like, oh yeah. I'm like, this is amazing. He just knew. He's like, I know all those guys. I'm like,
that's cool.
I'm like, yeah, they're not bad. I'm like, you can do better, but they're not bad.
Dave's a good dude.
See, like sketchbook, leg
It was
hit me up.
really cool. He was such a nice guy, and he literally lives right around the corner.
Yeah, he lives right by you, doesn't he?
Right.
Because when I shipped
far.
it off, I go, hey Nate, I think you got a superstar right by you, bro. But Leg had hit me up. He goes, I need a favor, bro. He goes, my buddy Dave Wilkins, he's got a sketchbook. He goes, man, I don't know if I can do it, and you're the only crazy motherfucker that can press this type of shit. And I said, yeah, man, I'll do it for you. And I didn't realize the damage because there was some water damage on a couple of pages too.
It was really bad.
Yeah, dude. And I said, like, I gotta nail this, dude. Like, or else I won't be able to like show my face in front of Big Leg again, dude. So,
dude, speaking of that,
cool
can
stuff,
do you mind if I show that picture that you posted, Nate, with you with Larry?
Oh no, actually, and then
oh my God,
the guy who was the original Snake Eyes was there in the comic series or the
Storm Shadow.
Storm Shadow?
That's sick, bro.
That's cool.
bro, did they have figures at that con?
It was really very small. So
Okay.
I actually took my original comics and I did two things. This is my whole idea. So I took Joe, the one you pressed.
Mm-hmm.
I got this from my best friend Jason. And so I got Larry Hama put to Jason. But here's the thing. Brian, you remember how we were talking about the Finch, the black and white?
Yep.
I started trying to think about, like, okay, everyone wants to get covers. I was like, I have the stuff like still like when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So the guy who was Storm Shadow, I had him put, because it's the first appearance of Storm Shadow, to Nate. He signs it, Storm Shadow, and then he puts Leader Rashikage, and he does the Japanese characters.
Whoa, that's
cool.
And so I was like, my whole idea was like, if I get that, and then if you get the one with Snake Eyes with Larry Hama, these things smell like the old comics.
Yep.
Because that way you could put before and after. And he put the Larry Hama, and he put the Arashikage sign.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
Oh,
So you
that's
frame
so
it
good,
this way.
dude. That's awesome.
Look how dope that is.
He's guys in Storm Shadow before, and that's the first time they, even if this is the first or Storm Shadow, first time they showed the Arashikage.
Yep.
First time they actually this one.
He shows up. Yeah.
They were actually Yeah, it's hard to keep them straight. But
dude.
This one was when they were actually before they were Vietnam with Stalker.
So can I? Do you care if I show that picture of you with Larry Hama?
No.
All right, so check this out. This is pretty cool. Nate and his son with Larry Hama. That's pretty cool. You took your son, dude, and to the show and stuff.
That's so good.
It is.
It's probably the greatest comic book ever.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Ever.
It's the reason I got into comics.
Bro, that was my first comic book in 1982. 82, 83, somewhere in there, man. My life changed, bro, with that book.
Yeah, I'm with you. To me, there's nothing more nostalgic than G.I. Joe.
About trying to put something on the page, he didn't want to write over the panels. I was like, it's okay, but he had a hard time. I was like, maybe it's just me. I don't know if it's because he's older or because of my accent. He's like, I don't understand what you want me to do. I was like, can you say he's like a Rajikage or Snake
He goes,
Eyes
I
or
don't do
Storm Shadow or
bukkake
Pucker?"
on these books.
And the guy and he kept saying, like, I don't understand what you want to do. And the guy beside him was like, do you want to do like the Rajikage sign? I was like, that'd be great. And so he just started doing it on the bottom. I'm like, that's fine. I was like,
He goes, Nate, I don't do that shit with characters, bro.
That's super cool, man.
So, yeah. So that was the morning.
That was awesome, Nate.
That's sweet, man.
What's number one selling for Raw right now?
Do you
guys
I don't know, but I don't care. But honestly, the whole Dave Wilkins was so nice. That guy was, I can't tell you how, this guy was such a nice guy. He signed multiple books and stuff for me, didn't charge anything. And then when I was like, can you just draw the leg? Leg loves Masters of the Universe.
I don't know if people know.
Did you hit up Big Leg and tell him that's coming?
No.
Huh?
I'm hoping he doesn't see this. I hope he's busy. Like
he's going to surprise him.
So this just kind of shows.
No, he's at a big ass concert today.
Yeah, he went to
a punk show.
Do you guys? I don't think people realize who Dave Wilkins is. I remember the first time we interviewed him, I was like, "Oh, this dude's a fucking animal. He's like a gorilla. He's like huge, massive. Looks like a silverback, man." And Dave doesn't do a lot of covers because his work is in, I think he works in like the movie industry now, but his covers are next level. And he's doing these connecting covers for Green Lantern right now. And we talked about him earlier.
Yeah.
Look at these.
So he had these prints for like $25 on his table, and he would sign them. I was like, man. And he had all the Motu stuff, and they were just beautiful. They just look so good. And I asked him, I was like, hey, I hate to be inquisitive, but I was like, do you know Mrs. V at Michael's? Because she says there's a guy named Dave Wilkins who comes in. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he has incredible art. And she's like, he likes comics like you. I'm like, yeah. I was like, I've heard of him. I'm like, can you introduce me? She's like, oh, he's so nice. And so that was my introduction. I was like, do you know Miss V? Awesome. Oh, yeah, she does all my stuff. I'm like, man, I've been trying to get her to, I've been begging her to introduce me to you. And he lives not that far. And I was just like, and then when I showed him the cover that Drew did, right in the middle, right there, that Masters of the Universe. And he's like, oh yeah, Drew. And but the guy was so nice. Right, I mean, I cannot explain how kind the guy was.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I was like, do you have any of your OA from Motu or G.I. Joe? And he's like, actually, if you think about it, like the Home Depot, like where they have like the hard shelves, I keep my OA in outside, and it's basically in that. He's like, I've got to go through it. I'm like, well, I don't live far, so if you need some help, just let me know. Dude. Yeah, if you want to find something, I can help you. So
look at that, dude.
That's funny.
The guy's incredible. He really is.
Yeah. He's got probably the best Skeletor cover ever created. All right, let me run through this real quick. Oh, did you guys see the new Star Wars F.O.C, the Stephanie Hans variant? Look at this. That is sick right there.
Oh, that's cool.
That is amazing. I think Kylo Ren's really badass.
I can't tell if Kylo Ren's a girl there or a guy.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks great. I just
right here. Here's one where it's kind of the same. Like at first you think it's a girl at first. There is this right here is a really cool Black Panther cover. Female Black Panther. I don't know, is that Shuri? But it's the Superior Avengers #1. This is Dr. Doom's Avengers. So this says Dr. Doom needed an Avengers team all of his own. Christoph Bernard, son of Victor Von Doom, has been tasked with building a new iteration of Earth's mightiest heroes. And this is the story. Superior Avengers. It's a dope cover.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Here is.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
I just sent you the pics from Dave Wilkins when he sent me the sketchbook.
Okay.
And the after. I put it in the chat.
All right. There's the team, it looks like. Be interesting to see who they all are. All right. You said you put it where?
In the chat.
Okay.
Pull it up. See if I describe. He had a picture of Campbell in there too. I wanted to keep it.
Is there any way to actually block a guy named Red Hood Comics from buying the Dreadnoks covers from WonderCon? Because I think he should pay 3 or 4 times what they're worth.
I think so.
Because he looks like Dark One, and he changes color when you get out in the sun.
So he had all these different. He had like J. Scott Campbell, like a whole shitload of artists in there.
So this is art book that he. Oh yeah, you can see.
Oh, so like, what did someone give it to? Was it his or did someone give it to him to draw in?
Yeah.
Okay. And so then he dropped it and was like, "Oh, I gotta get this fixed."
Yeah.
Wow.
So is there one before that?
No, that's it.
That's that. And then so that's the pic he sent me, and then that's after I fixed it. So there's that, and then that's that. Ding dong.
Nice.
Ding dong.
That's what being a good presser.
Ding dong.
Yeah, having a good
Bang,
presser.
bang.
That's having a good presser, man. It's fucking important. You got the Superman #233 facsimile that's they're doing. And then they're doing
that's cool.
Yeah.
I like the blank cover, man.
This one's really cool too. How it's got the chains around them.
Yeah, it's cool.
The superpowers. And the blank is orange.
They put a big cock on him, dude.
What it kind of did. Look at that.
Right, dude. Hey, man. Schlong man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's funny how you notice that on all the guys.
Hey, bro. Sticking right at you, bro. I'm Superman.
But you never say it about me.
Look at this Witcher cover. Wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like that.
No, I'm trying to make Clutch laugh like he laughed the other night, dude. We almost
I don't know if I will ever laugh that hard again. That was one of the most ridiculous moments I've ever experienced. And it was I honestly like I will search that high for the rest of my life.
You ought to play that from the other night, dude. I don't know if Nate got a chance to see it, dude, but evidently somebody was talking shit about Bryan or something about his podcast, and then I got pissed off, and I just kept on
that never happened.
I just kept on calling him a pussy, and then Clutch.
There's Billy in the chat.
Hey, can you play?
You can just call him a pussy. You call him a fucking pussy.
Yeah.
And then I watched back last night, and you had that shirt made. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh yeah, that shirt was funny.
1,000% amazing.
What up, Yee?
Chilling.
What up?
Did you guys see this? Did you guys hear about there's this badass Wolverine number 8 Daniel Warren Johnson variant, but isn't he doing so this story, it's the 400th issue of Wolverine, and they're saying that something's supposed to happen major. It's called the Celebrate. It's a story by Daniel Warren Johnson that's supposed to have something major happen in it that has never happened in a Wolverine comic or something weird. They're really hyping it.
Oh, Wolverine lives?
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It says, let's see here. A celebratory bonus story by Daniel Warren Johnson. Several key appearances are contained in this image. This is what Billy says. And if you guys watch Billy, he talked about it. Yeah, we talked about the blind bags. You can jump in if you want, Billy. If you need the link, let me know. But it's in the green room chat, the Google chat.
It's in the chat.
It's in the chat. But that's a cool Daniel Warren Johnson cover right there.
Yeah.
It's got old school.
I'm gonna jump off real fast. I just want to jump in. But I do want to say one thing, Joe. If the Vols win tomorrow, the J. Scott Campbell sketch I've got, you can have it.
Shut the fuck up.
So
Go Vols. Go Vols. Go Vols, baby. I'll put $100 on them, bro.
Yeah. Once they beat Auburn today, I had Alex know. I was like, let the juice start flowing.
Oh my
There
gosh.
we
Go
go.
Vols, dude. Hey, what else I gotta do, man?
Semifinals.
Love you guys.
All right, later, Nate. Love you, brother.
Let's go, Tennessee. Tennessee.
Hold on, let me text Billy the link.
I love
so
Nate, man. He's fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah, he
dude.
is. Billy, I'm gonna send it to you on IG. All right.
You're gonna dox it to everyone so everyone can see.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, Clutch is here on a Saturday.
Man, I'm
Is
telling
this
you.
Wednesday or Saturday? What day is
Weird
it?
one. Sorry,
Hey,
guys.
man, we'll take Clutch any day of the week, bro.
Yeah.
My buddy Joe was like, "Are you gonna hop on tonight?" I was like, "I don't know. Wife was gone, so I was like, I'll pop on."
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Clutch, did you see the J. Scott Campbell covers at all?
I tried to get in. I forgot, and then Leg sent over a link. He was like, "Hey, don't forget." And then by the time I was able to in, like everything was gone except for like a couple. And then it took 2 seconds later, and then the rest were gone. So I picked up 2 of the A covers.
The Psylocke.
Oh, the Psylocke? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's awesome. It's good to know that, like, and I figured that there was, I mean, they said they sold out in like 9 minutes or whatever. So, but it's good to know this is just a limited part. They'll have more later when the books come out and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
I like this Pena Wolverine. Did you guys see JTC's Wolverine? The new post from JTC?
No.
With the 2 Batmans making out.
This is I like it.
You know
I think it's pretty good. Yeah, the face.
You like it?
Yeah. I
don't
like
like it.
I don't know why, but I like it.
That one?
Yeah. Maybe it's you don't like it because this is too wide and you see this way now. You're right. Now that I look at it, that's all I see.
My bad if I ruined the cover for you.
I like how he's got a gradient though in the yellow, how it's like darker yellow at the top and it goes to lighter yellow at the bottom.
I don't know. It just looks kind of weird for some reason.
It does now that I see that.
The new Battle Beast has cover homage to the X-Men book your brother collects.
Yeah, speaking of Battle Beast, what up, Billy? How you doing, brother?
What up? Can you hear me okay? I'm
Yeah.
gonna step outside.
No, we can definitely hear
What's
you.
up, guys? How's everyone doing?
Chilling. Here's the
I
Battle
did see
Beast
that.
variant. Yep.
No, you read, you know everything about the blind bag. Did you read it all?
Yeah, we talked about it. What do you think about the whole thing?
Dude, I think it's really interesting, man.
It's awesome.
I gotta be honest with you. I'm intrigued. This is what I'm gonna do. I've decided I'm gonna buy 100 for myself, and I'm gonna do a video, like live, and I might have them all that like kind of like when you're on doing the Marvel bags or whatever the hell?
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna do a live video on my channel once they come in, and I'll do like put them at my store for like, I don't know, whatever they. I mean, I guess everyone has a chance to buy now. Later, when they come, I might raise the price a couple of bucks or something, and undo, because then we'll know what's in them besides all the ratios. Because dude, you can. It says basically you could get the 1 in 1,000 in the bag. It won't be graded, I don't think, though.
Yeah, it will be graded.
Yeah,
but then it says other stuff that they're not releasing yet, which that's what interests me. Like, I want to know what's in that shit. You know,
they did a small retailer call like 2 weeks ago, and they told the retailers what's on there.
Well, yeah, I did answer that call.
Huh?
I wasn't part of that call. I didn't I see those things, join a call with the whatever.
Yeah.
I just never do it. But I thought it'd be fun to do like a blind bag and like put it in the store. Okay, one's at the store now. If anyone wants to buy it, I'll unbox it live and I'll ship it to you. Like something fun. Like, kind of like
card
Whatnot
breaks.
or like a card break.
Yeah,
it's great.
And then I'm gonna keep some for myself, but I'm interested. It's intriguing. I think it sounds fun. What if there's a 1-in-1 in there? You don't know what's gonna be in there.
I have
now.
This brings up a huge conversation to have, because in reality, like, this is the next evolution of these things. We're seeing an evolution of the packaging style and
it really sucks, Brian, because I'm gonna tell everyone this in your thing. I told Bryan like 5 months ago or 6 months ago about my idea for the Lucio Perillo book that I'm doing, right? And I was gonna do blind bags where it's all, $30 or whatever, and there's gonna be 1-in-1s in there. It's gonna be exactly like cards, and on the back it's gonna say like, congratulations, you got the 1 of 1, whatever. You know what I mean? Or limited to 50 metal or something.
And then they send that to you.
And then all the fucking sudden, dude, now we have the Marvel things. We have this thing. It's frustrating, dude. I hate it. It's like, oh, now I'm late to the game because my painting took 9 months to get here, which I just finally revarnished finally, and I'm going to bring it and get it framed in like 2 days. I'm so excited.
Yeah. We got to talk about that in a little bit too, but it's the evolution, dude. It's, again, Clutch, you were part of this evolution. You guys did this with Skybound back in the day. That it was one of the first times that this ever happened.
Yeah, the Walking Dead 15th anniversary variants.
Yeah.
That's the one with the black and white limiteds and all that, right?
Yeah, they had like
I love those. The black slide
because you had like the regular color trade dress, and you had a virgin color, a black and white trade dress, a black and white virgin, and then some had like a 5th or 6th variant too. There were a couple that had like a sound effect variant on
weird.
And then there was like a Jason Campbell, which was like the pencils of the Michonne.
Yeah, I got the pencil. I got the, well, not literal pencil, but the pencil black and white of the tiger, and what's his name?
Oh, Ezekiel. Yeah, that one's great. That's a great.
That was one of the best covers too, because the art was super cool looking.
Yeah. How did that thought process come about, man? Because I don't remember, like, there was nothing at the time that I remember happening like around the same time. I don't even think card breaks were even a big thing back then.
Well, Image had that anniversary mystery box thing too as well. Like, I think like the previous year, right?
Exactly.
Where it was that giant retailer box of like, I don't remember how many comics you got in it, like 100 or something like that.
Yes.
No, that was my idea.
That was your idea?
That was the fifth end. That was the Skybound 5th anniversary box set, where you had 10 different issue number 1s of Skybound reprinted. So you had Walking Dead, Invincible, Super Dinosaur, Witch Doctor, Thief of Thieves, I think Clone, and then there were like 4 versions. You could have the regular trade dress, or not, we had a special trade dress, but it was a trade dress version, a black and white, a color version, and then you also had a blue and white, which was like the Skybound blue, and so we did like the line art in blue, and this is a different one altogether too. They did this one. Image did this one after we did our blind bags, like the next year.
Okay, I remember this.
And
like,
this was just, I think, just after the Walking Dead ones that we had done too, or it was like around the same time that we were putting that together. So they did this one, and then we did the Walking Dead blind bags for the 15th anniversary. So
nice.
Oh, and in the Skybound 5th anniversary boxes, we also did a fun thing where you had a chance to win one of those books, the first printing CDC 9.8. Oh, that's the one right there on that. Yeah, that one. It was a CDC 9.8, and like the label, CDC did a special gold label, and then Robert signed the label for us. So there was only like one of each of those in the boxes randomly. So
oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I totally remember these. These were so hot on the second. The con.
Oh yeah, there was a flash drive. Oh, I forgot that. Yeah, we had a flash drive in there that had a digital copy of each one of the books too.
That's crazy. Here's the Skybound 5th anniversary box. Look at this.
And they still sell pretty well, like the books individually, you know.
Nice.
Now, I just question, was Kirkman the one, remember a couple years ago when they did stores got this one book and it wasn't on anyone's orders or nothing, and it was like a Image Kirkman book, and it had a weird number.
Negan one, or was that? Are you talking about the Solid Blood?
Solid Blood. That's it.
I think
that was Kirkman, right?
Yeah, it was like him and Ryan Ali, and it was like Solid Blood, like issue like 17 or something like that.
Yeah. I pick those up every time I find one in the back issue bin, no matter where I am. Because
so that I was thinking about that could be something like, because that's so weird. What if that's one of those blind bag things where it's I actually have a 9.8 of it slabbed in my room.
That's so awesome. It was such a cool issue.
But you know how it's so weird, like what if it's just the same? Like there's weird issues in those random things.
Robert does weird stuff, man. I would never bet against it.
I'm a little excited about it.
Yeah, I buy those every time I find them in back issue bins.
So how many books are going to be in the blind Battle Beast bag?
So it goes like this: A, B, C, D in the blank. Those are the regular covers. Okay, you can get those in the blind bag, but
so 5 books in the bag.
No,
no, just one book in the bag.
Here, just let me explain it to you.
Oh, it's
A,
just
B,
one book.
C in the E in the blank. Those are the regular covers,
right?
And then D through I are the ratios. And you can get those in the blind bag too. But then it says also there may be stuff that's not even related to Battle Beast or Invincible, like might be Invincible shit in there, or stuff that has no relation to any of it in there. And that's like crazy to I don't
A Walking
does
Dead
that mean?
number 1.
Oh dude, I would just spooge, bro.
Walking
It's
Dead
just
number
really
19.
I mean, it's definitely a great way to sell a book, that's for sure. And at $4, that's not expensive.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Why
That's
not?
cheap. That's very cheap.
$4.
I pre-ordered 20. I pre-ordered 25 myself already. So
yeah, so I'm gonna get 100. I'm gonna stick to it. And
do you have the pre-orders available for the blind bags on your site?
Oh fuck
Billy?
yeah! I bet you it's the top seller if you went put. And I sent a separate email to everyone. I said, look, I'm just sharing this with you. If you don't watch my F.O.C video, this is what it is.
Yep, right here.
And yeah, that's number 1. Oh, by the way, I have do you know about Absolute Batman 6 yet?
No, tell us about that.
Okay. So that 7 will be the first full guaranteed, but I have 6 right here. I'm going to spoil it.
All right.
If you people don't want to. So just take this part is sick, dude. Okay.
Let's do it.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay, so it's him in his hand. Now, here's what's interesting. Look at him really fast. He does not look like that little cameo or whatever in number 1 they were talking about. That does not look like him. And then he says this. Some dude says to him, "Sir, Cyanus is reporting it seems there's been a small snag in Gotham City." And he goes, "I'm aware. and he goes, "It's time." Look on his lap is like some little kid's head. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
And he goes, "It's time." And listen to what he says.
The little kid coming out of his chest.
I don't know. Oh no, there's kids all over him.
What the
I
fuck?
haven't read it yet. But look, he says, "It's time. Get Bane."
Whoa.
Yes, dude.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm talking about. So cameo.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy, man.
I mean,
So
James,
number
what's up,
7 will be-
brother?
What's up?
How you doing?
So how much can you reveal from that retailer's call, like on the podcast? Any of it about the Battle Beast stuff?
I don't think you can, dude.
Who are you talking to?
To Clutch?
Whoever was it in that call.
Oh, to me? I thought you were asking James. I was
No.
gonna say-
Yeah.
I know a lot from that call because I know somebody that was in it, but I wasn't able to make it, so I got filled in.
Lips are sealed, man. The Skybound way is keep the secret. So
Well, how about
You will
this?
not
This
hear
is a
from
better
me.
question. This is a better question. Do you think people should buy it?
I would absolutely buy it. I mean, for
There you go.
$4
That's
for a chance
all
to
you
get
need to
a
know.
in 1,000, why not?
If you know
That's a great buy.
I heard what I heard, and I can't say much because I got told not to say anything, but I upped my order from 50 to 200 because of what I heard. So
I know now you're making me double think my order. Well, when I order.
So there you go, you guys. You're hearing it from some of the best in the game, and it sounds like this is gonna be a play.
And don't forget to get a cover A, because this is a key,
yeah.
isn't it? I mean, this is a key of this character, isn't it?
Hey, I just ordered 25 from you, Billy.
Was that the beep?
That was the beep.
I'm gonna find out which Joe you are real quick.
Hey,
Okay?
so Billy hit me up and he goes, "Is this you?" And it had
Don't say the
Joe
name.
and-
Don't say-
No, I'm
don't
not.
say the
And
name.
well, I can say the first name. It said
Yeah.
Joe and then a different last name. And I go,
Well,
"Nah,
that's-
fuck that guy. That guy's a pussy."
All right, dude. You didn't use you don't have a code or what?
Nuh-uh.
There's a code we can use with you?
Dude, if you guys become a Patreon, there's 3 different Patreon tiers.
Mm.
Right? 10, 15, 20.
No, I choose to overpay.
Well, I'm gonna refund you a little bit in a minute,
Aw.
okay?
All right, bud.
But that's only for you guys. Go get a Patreon, dude. It's cheap. You save the shitload.
Economics and comics, baby. There's a couple. Did you see? What do you think about the cover to number 7, Billy? That was a killer cover.
Dude, that cover B or whatever is sick.
The Suyan, holy cow!
Dude, I love it, dude.
Yeah, there was a couple good variants too. The call we talked about.
Oh, dang.
That cover's sick.
Damn it, I forgot. I
Yeah.
gotta go back. I gotta go back and order.
Oh, can I tell you one more story real fast?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Dude, okay, this is a secret. I don't want to get in trouble too much, but
Oh my god.
there's a new book coming out from Tinian called Exquisite Corpses or something like
Uh-huh.
that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard of it?
Yep.
Yep.
So it's like 13 killers go to a town on like Halloween and they all kill each other or some shit.
Yeah.
I got an email about doing exclusives like 2 days before it was up. I was like, how the hell am I supposed to even pull this off? So it's a Tinian book, which is usually pretty good. So I called up Mike and I said, Mike
Oh, boy.
McComb, dude, can we?
Yep.
Yeah, I said, can we change your style a little bit and try to get in this book? Because this book could make it better for you, right? You know,
Hell yeah.
it'll open your world up a little more being with Tinian.
Yeah.
And so I told him to do, well, so we submitted, right? And they denied him.
Oh.
No, it wasn't Image because we'd done Image before. It was the other team denied him. And so I was like, damn, I can't believe it. They said it's too much boob. And in my mind, I'm like, we didn't send any image or anything. They just looked where you're looking right now.
Yeah, they just looked at
And
stuff.
yeah. And so I said, well, why did they deny me? And then they said, well, this stuff is too sexual. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And in my mind, I'm like, dude, Tinian, dude, World Tree, the chick's naked the whole time.
Yeah. That's a
The
bummer.
Christmas book.
Oh,
you know,
Defiant.
it's pretty out there, right? So I said, well, that's really a shame. Let me just give a shout out to Joe though at Image. He went to war for us, bro.
That's
And he said,
awesome.
send me something really quick. I'll send it. We'll try. Anyway, even though they said no. So I told Pool Boy, dude, J. Scott Campbell that shit.
Yeah.
And
Change
take
up your
the
style a
titties
little
out.
bit.
Take the titties out. Because he, you know. And there's a really cool character that has like a wolf mask on. It's a chick with a sword.
It's a fox, Max.
Yeah, fox, yeah. And so I said, do a Kill Bill homage. Because I've always wanted to do one.
Oh yeah.
And dude, I sent it back to him. I just said, dude, if they don't like this, I'm in the wrong business. Because it was fucking amazing, dude. It's J. Scott Campbell, 100%. Sent it over to them. And dude, they said, okay.
That's great,
So
dude.
Pool Boy
Congrats
is
to
in.
Mike.
They made
Yeah.
us change a couple things, but dude, that's gonna be a hot book, and I cannot wait to show you the cover, dude. It's
Shout
so
out to
dope,
Mike.
dude.
Yeah.
It's
That's
so
awesome for
dope.
him.
I'm
That's
so
gonna be
excited.
a big book for him.
Yeah, and then he'll be, Tinian will let him in on more shit,
Yeah. That's
'Cause it's-
congratulations for
they're-
both of you guys. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, and the guide image, man. I think he's amazing. Jose, amazing.
Jose's
sales rep.
great. Yeah, he's good.
Sales rep, amazing. He really pulled it for us, bro. I
That's
can't wait to
huge.
see it. I think it's Pool Boy is one of his best, dude.
I do want to talk about another cover and another cover artist that has their first cover available on the secondary market. Our boy
Who'd that be?
James from Hive.
Who would that be?
Look at
Oh,
that
that's that
cover.
picture. Sweet. Oh, you did that?
Yep. It's
Oh, I
upstairs.
thought
When
you
I move
bought
back up to the office, you'll see it. You'll see it up
No, I
behind.
saw it. I asked you the other day, dude. I remember I'm like, dude, what is that?
Oh, yeah, you did ask that.
But because I think it's dope. I think it's dope, bro.
Thank you.
And I thought you had bought it. You never said it was yours. I was like, Jesus.
No, I couldn't afford it. It's too expensive.
He bought it with his time.
Yeah, I bought it with my
And
time.
blood, sweat, and tears.
Congratulations, man. That cover is fire. I really love it. What book is it going to be on?
It's out now. It's on I Was a Fashion School Serial Killer.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know if that's what it was for.
Awesome, dude.
Drops on Thursday. Yeah. Cool
I mean,
thing.
I know you read it. How is it? I have no idea.
It's good. It's really good. I'm a huge fan of Doug Wagner's work, though.
So you're biased.
Yeah, I'm very biased. Dude, and as a person too, he's just a badass. So when it came across his desk for approval, and he saw it was a Hive exclusive, we've always supported him, so he said yes. And then he messaged me like 2 days later. He goes, "I had no idea you did the cover." He's like, "It's fucking amazing."
He's like,
"Oh,
no.
thanks." So he's been helping push it and promote it too. But what was really cool is I ended up finding when I first got approved for the cover, my whole thought was like it would be so cool to do a leather variant because she uses like the skin of her victims to make her outfits. And so I hunted and hunted and hunted. I got approval from Doug to do whatever I wanted. And I found somebody like a week ago that could do leather covers. So I've got a leather variant for it.
Wow.
Or had. I think they might be sold out now, but yeah.
So you
like
got
fucking super
approved to do like an alternate cover through them?
Yeah, because it's Image, if the creative team is okay with it, you can kind of get away with a few things. So I get approved for metals and leathers because, Doug's like, just make sure I get one. I'm like, yeah, I got you.
Hey,
so I'm actually doing a limited print run of 5 metals for the entire creative teams, like the inker, the letterer, his interior artist, and then him, and then me. We'll have our own variant limited to 5 that just the 5 of us will have.
That's
which would be pretty cool, but
that's sick.
Hey,
bro.
And they print it all for you, right? You don't private.
No. I had to go. I had to find a third party.
Nice.
I've got
Well,
a
you
guy
gotta
that
make
does
sure-
that stuff, so
You got to make sure to call Alan Moore to find out how to sign leather books.
It's like a leather,
Yeah,
leather
that's gonna be
face.
interesting.
Hey,
Ladies
so
and gentlemen, Mark
like
Spears
the
joins
leather
us.
/20 unsigned, is that what's left?
I've got 1 unsigned left, and I think I've got a signed CGC left for pre-sale, and then I've got 2 that are personals that I didn't list up.
So if I hit leather signed,
if you hit leather signed, it'll be graded.
Don't Google that, dude. You'll find some weird shit.
Yeah, signed leather.
Ooh, one left. Who's gonna get it?
Hey, hold it for me, James.
I'm in my garage. I can't do shit.
Oh man, somebody's gonna fucking buy it, dude.
Someone in the chat's already bought it, probably, dude.
Yeah,
fucking pussies, dude. Y'all better not buy it, dude.
Mark, how you doing, brother?
You're sitting in front
I'm doing good, man. How's everybody doing, man?
Good,
Mark.
Did you get the never.
Hell yeah, brother. Anytime.
I sent you a little refund there, brother.
Who?
So
Joe.
You did?
Yeah, of course. I told you I would.
Man, dude, that's nice, bro.
So
now you can take that money and go spend it with James.
How does it feel, James?
Somebody already bought the leather fucking book, bro.
There you go. Now you got a free leather book.
Fucking pussy shit, dude.
What is it like been hearing about people seeing your artwork, James? I mean, that's got to feel pretty good.
It's been great, dude. I mean, honestly, because it's nerve-wracking. Mark can, I'm sure, tell you the same thing. It's nerve-wracking the first time putting yourself out there. Because I've done a bunch of paintings. I've got a bunch of paintings all over my house, but this is different. You know, it's putting it out into the world. Like, I put some of my paintings up in a gallery thing here a few months back, and that was really nerve-wracking, but this is like way crazier. But it's been really well received. Dinesh hit me up, was pretty stoked on it, had some kind words.
So good.
Alessandro Michelli, a bunch of dudes that I look up to as artists, all reached out, and yeah, it's been really cool. So I hear a lot of keep doing it. I've got a buddy who's writing a comic that wants me to do a cover for it. I'm getting ready to do a Department of Truth, which would be pretty dope. I've had it in my head for like a year. What I've been wanting to do with that, I've already got it sketched out. I just need to paint it. So yeah, I've just got some, I don't know. It's cool. It's validating.
Yeah. And it gives you
I'm happy for you, dude.
Yeah, little juice in there.
Dude, remember, I saw it in the background and I was like, dude, what is that? That means
so talented,
I thought it was
James.
hot, bro.
So talented. I mean, come out with a book like that in your first run, dude. Like, what a beautiful cover, man. Good for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Joe, you went way too far there, bro. It's like you're like joking.
You're gonna get to that level where you're gonna have to have.
Hey, I didn't get the leather, and I'm still complimenting him. Me and James are gonna collab on the first Inside Outside comic book.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Right?
That's a good idea. Yeah.
The cover is inside the fucking book, bro.
And now Bad Idea is doing distribution to stores with.
Dinesh is gonna rue the day he didn't take my idea, bro.
Hey, since we have Mark here,
I'm gonna call it super
Mark,
fucking bad idea.
I gotta ask Mark something. Mark, everybody's talking about your Mad Hatter Monsters #3 variant right now because of there was some really high recent sales. So we were talking about it on the Hot 10 House of Stein Hot 10 show the other night. And the question came up, and by the way, if you guys don't know what we're talking about this. Do you know how many of the variants are out there for these holofoils?
Yeah. So I watched that show earlier today of yours from the other night. So I didn't even know this was a thing, and I'm sitting there going, "What? Those things are selling?" Because no one tells me.
We told you they were going to sell, bro.
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah, but I mean, well, here's what blew my mind because y'all were talking about it, and they were one sale was 1,000. I think someone else had told me a couple of days ago that they were selling for like 500 or something. They've seen there's a $500 sale. But what blew my mind was when you asked the chat how much did they sell for originally, and someone said, a couple of people said $200. I'm like, really?
Mm-hmm.
I never.
Yeah, it looks like Willy Wonka, bro.
That's what they were. The retail price was because that's so. I went and double checked. Yeah, it said $199, and the other one was sold for $99. The one with not the $99 one, 100 were made, and the foil was 50 made.
Wow.
How many are out there? Is right now there are 25 out there in the world because I'm sitting on 25 of the other foil.
Nice.
Wow.
Good for you.
Nice.
And because what we do with that, which I guess, you know, it's just the standard when King Spot has an exclusive like that on their website, it's split half and half.
Good.
So if there's 50 made, I get 25, they get 25 to sell on their website, and they're sold out. So I got the other 25. So tomorrow I'm starting to sell them at $2,000 each.
You know what's crazy is how good I don't even know if you know. I think you might know, Mark.
I'll be right back.
The deals that your deals with these companies is absolutely amazing. Every time I hear something like you are changing the game, I think, in regard to how artists should get paid and really kind of taking hands on getting control even farther than I've seen anyone ever do before. You and I've talked, I've heard some numbers and stuff been thrown around before privately, and I was just amazed. And I checked out your eBay yesterday and I almost shit my pants.
Well, and my eBay is just barely, because my son started doing it 2 weeks ago. So we've sold 11 books, I think, so far in the last 2 weeks. And that's just because, you know, I do have a lot of comp copies and stuff. So I thought, you know what, I might as well start moving some of these. I got a lot of them CGC. But
they're going crazy. They're going crazy.
And I don't really look at the aftermarket much because I'm not involved in it. So it's just, that's why it was shocking when somebody was asking me about the Mad Hatter the other day. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I made the Mad Hatter a secret exclusive. The reason it wasn't advertised beforehand was Mad Hatter was not, you didn't know that Mad Hatter was in that issue. So I made it kind of a secret. So they never published the photo of it until 3 came out.
Oh, wow.
And then, you know, I had that problem with the number 3, those back 3 pages and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, I hadn't even really messed with it. And then I see that, I'm like, oh, wow, that's great that, you know, people are liking that. I'm getting emails every day from people saying they really enjoy selling their Kickstarter issues. It's changed their lives. It's great for you, you know, if you could, you know, that's awesome. But it's great. I had someone today write me and said, hey Mark, I've spent a lot of money on your books in the last, you know, I won't say who it is or anything, but they had said spent a lot of money in the last month or so on my books. And they said, but it's bringing me so much joy and the joy of collecting back to them and everything. And I'm like, wow, that's awesome, because
that's a good one.
You know, that's you know, that's great. I'm not making, you know, much money on the aftermarket except if I sell something, but it's just, it's that collecting joy. And I'm like, man, it just makes me go, okay, what next can I do to help these people out and make them feel like, hey man, Mark's hearing us and we want to do this and that. I think the card thing that we're doing with the poly bag with issue 5 is going to be awesome for collectors.
Bro, that's
I confirmed
that's gonna be a fucking hit.
I confirmed today. I'm doing the art right now this weekend, but there's gonna be 4 different cards you can get in that poly bag. And I want them numbered, you know, like 1 of 2000, 2 of 2000, 3 of 2000, all that legacy numbering, I think they call it. And then this issue 5, yeah. And then I just turned in issue 6 covers yesterday. We have a cool, which I can't talk about yet, but I'll put it out there if I can't say what it is. But we got a character swap. Bryan kind of knows what we're doing, but it's for the first time. I don't even know if people's done it before. Maybe they've done it in the past, but there's going to be a different IP character on Mark Spears Monsters cover C that you've never seen before, and Monster's going to appear on something else. But I'll let you'll find that out within the next months. But another cool thing that we're doing is, you know, we always usually do a 1 in 25 exclusive, not exclusive, what do you call it? Retailer incentive. But for number 6, I had a really cool cover. It's a witch cover who appears in the issue. and I was like, let's do a 1 in 50 on this, and it'll be a virgin chrome. So it'll be a 1 in 50 virgin chrome foil of that cover. Probably for the first time. We haven't done a 1 in 50 since issue 1 when we did that 1 in 50 of the X-Men homage.
Yep.
So
will it be able? We'll be able to qualify for the ratio this time on Lunar.
On number 6, that's why what we're doing with number 6, we have went down on the covers to accommodate Lunar with the other ones that we're working with. So you'll have 3 normal covers and the incentive.
Nice.
Normally we had 5 normal and a foil and a metal and the incentive, right? So that was 8 covers total. For number 6, there will be 4 covers, 3 normal and 1 incentive. But now that'll be on Lunar, I'm imagining. So for anything else, like if I do it or whatever, they would be on my website or whatever, or Instagram that I'll offer them on. I don't know if I will offer anything else on the other distribution because I don't want someone to get a retailer to go, oh man, I use this distribution, yet you offer that over there on that one. So I want to kind of offer the same thing, for all the retailers.
Well, as a retailer, I appreciate it because I'm having massive issues with Diamond now. It's gotten way worse in the last couple of weeks. Everything's coming damaged. I'm not getting stuff that I ordered, and they will not replace anything. That's where they're at now. So I'm concerned to keep giving them money. I literally, unfortunately, like you have some stuff, I believe, over at Diamond this week. Thundercats, I think, or something else.
Yeah, Thundercats came out this last Wednesday, I think.
No, F.O.C.
Oh, do I? I didn't know.
No, he has. We forgot. We didn't get to that. It's Red Sonja vs. Army of Darkness.
That's the only one because there was more yesterday.
Let me check. So there's this one, the Red Sonja Army of Darkness, which is badass, really badass. And then there was.
Just can you filter by Dynamite? It's all Dynamite.
I see a couple of mine right there. It's so Red Sonja. How many covers of Red Sonja are they that I did?
Let me just go to Billy's thing.
Well, the way it's not, this is why I'm asking you to look because they're not at my store.
Oh, they're not at yours. Okay, hold on.
Nope, I'm done with Diamond.
Yeah, I think that's.
I will say something. I'm buying them all myself. And when they come, if they're not damaged or I don't get them, either way, once they get there and I made sure I have everything, I will list them at the store and say, look, I got them. But I cannot pre-order for other people and they pay and then we have problems. It's just not, my store will not survive that.
Yep.
I can't do it anymore.
There's a lot of people that are saying the same thing, man. So.
But I will order it myself for them then. I'll take a loss if it happens, but whatever. I gotta get his covers. I can't not.
Yeah.
For my people, I have to get them for them.
Yeah, the people want them, man. You got to do what. That's rule number 1 in this, right? Is making your customers proud, or not proud, but making your customers happy, so they stay with you, and that's a big deal. That's what you got to do. But I want to talk about the polybagged issue. Mark, have you talked much about that?
No, it's sad. I'm going to have to go on a lot of places and talk about it because it's going to be that issue there of the Deadpool homage, New Mutants. Yeah. We do have it when it's solicited. It does say that it's being polybagged with a trading card, but that's all it says. Now we know there's 4 different cards, which I need to get that information out to retailers. So I'm probably going to start now until F.O.C. on that, which is probably another month. I'm going to really push that out there because, a lot of retailers might go, well, I need to order heavier on that issue because I'll have some people who want each card, right? And it's going to be random in there. So let's just say 10,000 were sold of those units and there's 4 cards. We would do it 2,500 of each card, right? Randomly put in there. You don't know, what you're getting, I guess. It will be a clear poly bag, is what I'm told. So the UPC shows up, on the back, for retailers and everything.
Yep.
What also I want to do, I was talking to Keen Spot about on the back cover, feature all 4 cards. So you can see what card you didn't get. So you can put collect them all, blah, 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 and put all cards on there. And the cards are going to be, like I said, I'm designing the artwork now. On the back, we'll have like a little bio, kind of like a Marvel Universe, Who's Who kind of thing like that. And there'll be some interesting characters that some you've seen before, and some that are going to be appearing like in the very next issue and things like that. So
that's cool. That's really cool.
I agree.
I can't wait. Hopefully it does pretty decent. That we'll do it again before the end of the year, and then people kind of know what to expect, right? They're like, oh, okay, I understand, how this works. Maybe we do it for issue 8 that comes out. I think 8 would be out in December. So that would be interesting if we could do it then. Also wanted to do a 3D issue at some point, at least the cover, polybag 3D glasses in it. So you
That'd
can
be
actually
cool with your colors. That would look cool.
Yeah. Which I've done, 3D like that before, the old school 3D on cards. So if the polybag goes well, we'll bring that out to do 3D glasses, and whatever else, we can think of. So hopefully it does. But everything's going full speed with Monsters. I got the free comic book day in the other day, my copies, because they've already been shipped. I don't know. To me, something got messed up on some printing to where some of the smoke in the background or fog looks more purple, and on some pages blue. I'm kind of picky, so I don't even notice. But I did talk to them about that. I said, I spent a lot of time on that. The paper quality, on Free Comic Day is always going to be very low, right? The paper quality
shitty.
Cover. So we did talk about maybe later this year putting out the Zero as a regular issue, a deluxe format where you get them, with the cardstock cover. All the pages will be printed on the cards, the page stock that we use now, and maybe add a few more things to it, like sketches or something, so people, if they want to go buy that to go in their collection, because the Free Comic Book Day is neat, but it's a quality issue. When you have a book that costs 25 cents, 30 cents versus one that costs, $3, $2, whatever it is. So
yeah, interesting.
And that cover, I think will do well. That's that new Bride. That's a number 5 too, right? Yeah. So that's the Bride's hair.
I love how you call it the haircut variant. I think that's awesome.
You gotta fade.
Yeah, I love that too. The mohawk. That's so good.
Yeah. And I think that's dude, honestly, the people who've read all 8 issues, starting with number 4, they said that's when it elevated the whole series for them. They thought the first 3 were pretty good. They liked it, but 4 through 8 it focuses in on a certain story. And I can't wait for people to read that. I think we're going to have Monster Mania here in a couple of months, man. People are going to go nuts for it.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, how do you think October is going to be for you?
This October?
It'd be nuts.
I'll tell you what you need to make, bro. Okay.
Okay, tell me, man.
I don't need nothing. Okay. You need to make fucking trick or treat bags, bro.
Oh.
I'm just telling you. I don't know what the cost
That'd be
is,
cool.
but I think you would move it, dude. I think if you put them on your store, or you find another way to. If you make trick or treat bags and you put some of these images on there, you'll fucking sell them.
I love the idea. I think that would be awesome. I'll look into that, because you can't do it too early. You got to have it right at that time.
Yep. Get to work, man.
Yeah, October. I wanted to, because last year we didn't really get to do anything because the book was dropped mid-September. We didn't know people would like it and all that stuff, and then Halloween just appeared. I want to really focus on Halloween this year. I'll have Halloween homage issues, exclusives, all that kind of really cool stuff. We'll do Maybe there's a something I can do. Like,
You can make
man,
a
I would
fucking
love to put it.
bro.
Go
You
ahead.
can make a fucking candy bar, dude. A monster candy bar.
Monster candy bar. I'd like it. I'd love to. When I did the trading cards, we tried to do a pack that you could actually give away for trick or treaters. You know, make it cheap enough to where you can do that. So I might look into that too.
Great idea.
But speaking of October, I think there will be a Monsters issue that month. Also, Spawn 77 might be hitting that month.
Ooh.
And Monster and the Wolf will be hitting around there too, number 1. So
we
it's
got to talk
pretty
about
good
that
for the
too,
year.
because I saw the other day the Kickstarter people. If you got in on the Kickstarter for Monsters, Monster and the Wolf, you need to go take a look at it, because you can go sign up and say what size you want for your shirt, right?
Yep. The survey's already out there for that. I will, and the progress on that, I need to do an update, but all the artwork is done for all 3 issues now. And, of course, all the covers, but I've went and I've written the dialogue for issue 1. I'm getting it lettered now. I've talked to the letterer. He's going to start doing it. Issue 2 is close to being finished with the dialogue. Issue 3 doesn't have much dialogue in it, man. It's all out action. Ninjas fighting a werewolf. You've got Frankenstein monster fighting a werewolf too. We just got all kinds of cool things happening in the snow. It's a cool issue. So that one won't have many words in it. I foresee it right now. It says, that's coming out September. I foresee it coming out earlier. I just don't know when.
Ooh.
Because I want to get everything lettered. Yeah, I think we'll actually have the Kickstarter fulfilled, honestly, in the summer for it to come out and retail in the fall. Because I want to have a couple of months, separating the Kickstarter from the retail. So
hey, you know what you ought to make is the short boxes with the graphics of monsters on there, dude.
I've had a lot of people ask that for their collections. They're like, "Hey, I've got a short box already.
Dude.
Make a short box with the monsters graphics all over it."
Yeah, you'll move them. I don't know what the cost is, but you'll sell
I
the
gotta
shit
find
out
out
of them.
who does it, because I know there's a lot of them out there. I just got to figure out who creates the boxes like that, who custom does it. But I do want to do something like that for those people.
Man, like if I was your agent, Mark, I was like, you need to hurry up and fucking draw. My hand hurts, Joe. Keep drawing.
Look at that. There's their 3D. That's cool.
Like Stan Lee or the Stan Lee thing.
Oh, don't say that, dude. That's wrong.
Dude, I saw that little clip where he's like, he's like, you're really pinching pennies or something. He's like, every penny I can. I want
to say something real quick about that. Shout out to John Bowlerjack, who we're hoping he's going to be on Wednesday with us to talk about it.
Oh,
and
wow.
if you guys haven't heard Rob Liefeld's recent Robservation, it is excellent. And he talks about John, and he really vouches for John, because I've seen John's been getting some hate out there, a little bit of hate his way for coming out with this. And to hear Rob Liefeld talk about him was very interesting. And Rob basically said that John is one of the main reasons why Stan got out of that, and actually had a few months before he passed, unfortunately, of clarity and stuff. So
did you watch the whole thing? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, we watched the whole trailer.
I was just curious. Oh, it's not out yet?
No, it's a Kickstarter. It's a Kickstarter, and it's gonna be very interesting. We're gonna ask him a bunch of stuff. So, but that's actually, you know what? Since we're talking about this, it's not a huge drama thing, but I want to get into.
I got at you, McClay. I hope this makes your comic book drama, because these dudes, goofy ass dudes.
Into the news. Into the
but let's get down to business.
All right, let's get into drama alert today. You know, we were talking about the Battle Beast comic pack and how amazing that's sounding. We've talked about the Whatnot comic packs in the past. Last week, we started hearing from people that were getting the Bry's Comics pack sent to them from his latest sale big event that he had. And there's been some interesting talk about it at the time. I know that our boy Ronnie, who's a community member, said last week that he bought one and it wasn't very good, and we kind of talked about it. But the most interesting thing about all this, and I gotta give it to a little respect to the guy, Bry's Comics came out with a video in which he said that it was a failure. And this, I gotta be honest, I'm gonna give a little positive praise on Bry's Comics for coming out with this video, and we're gonna watch just a little bit of it. Check this out.
This will be the wrap-up video for the Bry's Comics Trading Pack project. I've done several other videos about this, so if something doesn't make sense to you, it's probably been addressed in a previous video. But essentially, this project was a one and done for me. I do not think that I'll ever be doing another comic book trading pack again. We'll talk about all the reasons why and all the stress and everything that went into it in this video. But, you know, never say never. Some major things would have to change with Marvel and print runs and stuff like that, which I don't think is going to change. So I'm pretty sure that this is a one and done. And in this video, we're going to talk about the financials of this project, all of the financials behind it. We're going to do the final piece of transparency of me putting in the final golden tickets, and then I'll show the shredding for the manufactured scarcity aspect of this project. And we'll talk about all of that here in just a minute. But first, I want to just say a massive thank you to everyone who supported this project. And
this is absolutely crazy. He put a ton of money into this, and it doesn't sound like it was worth it in the end, as obviously is what he's saying. And some of the stuff that he talks about is very interesting.
Books that they otherwise would never have the opportunity to own, and for it also to be profitable and sustainable and repeatable. And we achieved all of those things except for profitable, sustainable, and repeatable. So all in all, it was not a complete fail. You know, I did make some money, and we'll talk about that here in just a sec, but not to the point where it was a financial success, at least not in my opinion. So let's hop into the financials here and we'll talk more just one by one, all the different aspects of this. And I'll probably just do some B-roll in the background of all the...
This is crazy, you guys. Watch this.
The footage I've gathered throughout this project. So the total cost for each artist for the books was about $30,000. And that right there is the first thing that is super stressful about this project. Just to secure the artist for a Marvel variant is not an easy process. We're talking...
So again, basically what he used for his comic packs was a base of Marvel variants that he did. He went and got a Marvel exclusive. He paid artists to make a cover, and every pack you were at least going to get that. So basically, when I say base, that goes for card guys.
But can I ask before you move on? Do you know which artists they are? Because that seems like
I think he says it here in a second there. I don't know. I got to be honest. The exclusives that he offered and that he chose were very lackluster. In my opinion, he needed to actually have some real bangers for those exclusives, and they just were very lackluster. And for the most part, the people that I see complaining about what they got, it was because they got multiple packs where it's the same 3 books in there, and it's just those 3 exclusives, and they're not good.
How much was it?
He'll talk about that right here.
Okay.
About hundreds upon hundreds of emails to Marvel. You know, can I get this artist for this title? No. Can I get this artist? No. Can I get this artist? No. What about this concept? We can't do that concept. I'm not exaggerating that. It's by the end of it, it's hundreds of emails to secure 5 different artists, and each one is $30,000. And sometimes you have to invest that money before you even get to see the art. That's what the case was with the Ultimate Wolverine. I had to commit to it before I even saw what it looked like, and it was last minute. But I was like, hey, it's David Mack, artist choice, David Mack. You know, show me what you got. And if any one of the variants didn't work, you know, I had to commit to these and invest in these before.
This is so interesting to me, and I'm glad we have some retailers on the show, because James, you're a guy who knows the retailer exclusive game, and this always was a question in my mind. If you're a retailer and you're getting into an exclusive, both you and Billy have done retailer exclusive variants, and you're getting into an exclusive, and you have an artist that you're going to have to your exclusive, and he sends something that you might not like, do you ever say to an artist, hey, you know, we don't like that, can you change it? Or do you just let it go? And that goes for both of you guys, if you guys wouldn't mind answering that.
Go first.
I've declined to do a cover because the art was bad enough and we didn't have enough of a turnaround time. And I've certainly asked artists to change stuff up, but
usually if you're picking the right artist, you kind of know what you're getting into, and that doesn't happen. It only happens if you're really kind of picking the wrong artist to begin with.
Gotcha.
But I mean, yeah, I don't know, because we did a I'm not going to say who the artist is, but a really well-known artist. We ended up commissioning him to do a variant for us, and we'd committed to it, and deadline was coming up, and we finally got the final art, I think 3 or 4 days, and they had turned it in already too. And we saw it, and as soon as we saw it, we sent off an email to Image and was like, please don't print that. And then we ended up paying the artist his fee. He was nice enough to only take a small amount of it, like refused most of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we offered for the artist to still be paid, but I don't get, like, I don't know how many covers he did, but I don't know who in the hell he's paying where it's coming out.
I'm going to explain that to you.
Yeah,
hold on. Let me chime in on that. Okay, so what's happening on there when he says $30,000? Okay, so if you go with Marvel or DC, like Image, Dynamite's a little different, right? The print runs are different and everything. And I'm not sure because James has done it and
3,000, 1,000.
But what happens with Marvel and DC? The artist has no contact with the retailer. I don't know who is requesting my services. They'll say, here's the direction from the retailer. Won't tell me who it is, right? My pay rate is paid by my base pay at DC or Marvel. I don't get any extra for it. I don't get extra comps for it or anything. None of that. And they withhold who did it, so you won't go that around everybody and say, hey, James is getting this. Hey, James, I'll do that if you give me this or that. So that's the reason everything's kept confidential.
Yeah.
On that note, though, like when I did like Absolute Batman, they sent that off to the retailer. They come back with notes like, we like this, we don't like that, things like what I did. I gave them 2 samples of different backgrounds when I sent mine in, just because I didn't know which I liked better. They picked which one they liked, and that was it.
I like that.
So I haven't had many problems with exclusives like that where somebody wants me to change stuff. I've had it with regular comic publishers, but so when they say $30,000, sadly, that artist was probably paid $500 to $1,000 of that, or less. Or no, it can't be less than 5. So
Maybe
between 1,000.
Maybe
Yeah.
1,500 possibly.
I get that, but like,
maybe 1,500 depending on. Well, honestly, really sad to say this, but Marvel and DC want to pay very low rates for exclusives. That's just my experience. And
well, we're gonna really get into that next, Mark, with when we talk about Dustin Nguyen. Have you heard about Dustin Nguyen's post about?
No,
he put out a post this week that we're going to talk about, really crucifying Marvel about all of what you're talking about.
But
yeah, okay. So Marvel has talked to me about doing some stuff. I haven't officially done any Marvel covers or interiors, right, so far. But Marvel's talked to me about that, and I've also talked to other people about Marvel, and like they're like, Mark, don't even go do your own thing because Marvel's going to pay you, and they told me the amount, and it's not even 50% of what I get paid other places. So it's the exclusive thing with Marvel and DC is such a gamble. I can see what he's saying. No, okay, just for transparency, I've looked into this to do my own exclusive at Marvel and DC. Those numbers he's saying is the investment I would have to make myself minus my fee, but they actually want you to, it's really weird. I have to pay myself just to keep everything legal. So, I mean, I even had one exclusive. I won't say what it is, but I had to pay. I said, I don't want to pay myself on this. And they said, Mark, the law requires us to pay you $25 for this cover. So I had to go through all this bank information just to give myself $25. So the thing is, those numbers are accurate, and he's not getting an artist that you think like that gets $5,000 a cover. No, he's getting probably just your regular, even if you're a big name, Marvel and DC want to give you a certain amount for an exclusive. It's just the way it is. You can't negotiate higher at all. It's in the system.
Can I clarify something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Everything he said is correct. Look, from my knowledge about what that Marvel and DC pay the artists separately. Every other company like Hive and where we work with Image and them, we pay our artists.
Yes.
And then we pay for the print run. This $30,000 that he's just saying, that
It's
also,
way
I believe,
inaccurate.
no, it includes the print run.
Yes.
Yeah. That's everything. That's
everything. He just says
comics
artist,
delivered to
though.
his door. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
Brian,
right.
Brian is
the way
saying
he's got it
artist
labeled up is
fees.
that's what
Yeah,
he just
he
paid
should.
the artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a total.
Yeah.
And the other
Yeah.
thing I want to say is,
Total.
the other thing I want to say is, and we're going to Mark saying, when you work with Marvel and DC, you kind of get what you get. You can't really choose. This is what happened to Brian before when he did the Delato cover, and it was a cover that was already used. Do you remember all that?
Yep.
Yep.
So I don't know. I didn't know Brian was still doing videos. I never really watched him, but I remember the Delato thing.
Yeah.
But it sounds like he's just
This is
kicking
very
himself
interesting
again and again.
because you wait until you see how much money he spent to do this and how much money he brought in. I mean, it's unreal.
Before I even knew if I could get 5, and the whole project wouldn't have worked without 5 artists. I mean, I would have had to have revamped the entire thing. So that was a very stressful part of the process. Bags and boards were $2,000. So the total for 5 artists was $147,060.
So that's what he paid for 3,000 print run of 5 books each, right? Or 3,000 each of 5 books. So remember that. That's
so
not just for the artist. Yeah.
Times
went
2.
just straight to Marvel.
Yep.
And then bags and boards were $2,250. So the bags and boards, I couldn't imagine doing this project without bagging and boarding the comics. It would have just been an onslaught of emails about damages. To do the math on bagging and boarding 15,000 comics with individually numbered COAs, I mean, it was hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of hours. And, I had to bring on extra help to do this. It's just me here at the shop now. My previous employees left last year to do their own thing. And, I run my shop out of my house, so I haven't even considered hiring another full-time employee. And so, that was a big part of the stress of this whole situation too, was that, I'm managing this project in addition to the regular business activities of Bryce Comics, which is the bread and butter, which is buying and selling vintage comic book collections. That contributed a huge amount of stress to this. It was just too much at once, and managing all the extra help. It's very difficult to get comic knowledgeable help. We'll talk about that here in just a sec, but hundreds and hundreds of hours for the bags and boards. But everybody that I've watched open them online on YouTube or whatever, are just like super grateful to have them bagged and boarded, and we avoided, it just being a total shit show as far as condition and stuff. The pouches were $4,000. The pouch company was super stressful to work with because they have this weird policy where they make you order more than you need. They have a 15% over and under policy. So I said, well, I need 5,000 pouches because.
Okay, so this is interesting. These are the packs, right? That the comics go in, and this is the interesting part to me because, Whatnot. The way Whatnot does it, I believe, is they have the people who manufacture the packs put the comics in there, but I'm not sure about that. But I believe they do. So, but other people, the way they're doing it is they have the pouches manufactured, and then they send the pouches to that person, and then the person at their house puts the comics in. Okay. And so then you got to heat seal each individual pouch. That's what he's talking about right now.
Originally, it was going to be limited to 5,000. I said, so how many do I have to order? And she said, well, you have to order 15% more. So that came to like 5,750 or something. And they're like $1 a piece.
And this is what he sent. This is the concept art for how he wanted the packs to look. Okay.
So it was like an extra $750.
I get it. Yeah, no wonder it worked out. Yeah, okay.
Hey,
things. And then
I'm putting this out there publicly. He's lying out his ass right now. I just did the math, and unless he paid Marvel $10 a book, he did not pay $147,000 for his book.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said it
Marvel.
was
Marvel
Required
required.
his ass right now.
I thought he said
Are you saying Brian's lying?
Yeah, right.
But I thought it said
What I had
30.
heard is Marvel is charging the last time that was I had got the numbers lately. It's $8 a unit. The DCs
It's not, Mark. I promise you, it's not.
It's not. It's whatever your discount level is.
Yeah,
as
a retailer, I can tell you it's not. It's like
And that's what
$4.
I'm telling you too.
Okay, well, I'll just tell you, like for DC, because I just checked on the math the other day, they want $8 a unit
if you do 1,000.
Yeah, but that's before your retailer discount.
Are you a retailer?
It'll be $4 after your discount, right around $4 a book.
I don't know. Look, I mean, I've looked into this, and even like a Clutch, he's gone now. He'll let you know. It's Marvel is a huge investment because they're telling me for me to do it, it would be in the $20,000 range.
Yeah.
That's what I was told to even get the minimum.
All right, let's again. I'm going to ask you, and I remember last time we were talking about this. You hadn't decided if you become a retailer yet or not, correct?
Well, that's with me. You use it because Marvel had asked, DC had asked, like, am I a retailer with like Lunar, or who am I with? And that's me going in with retailers to do
with
a
someone
split.
else. Mm-hmm.
It's still going, so they're handling the account structure, and I'm just along with it to do a split of the things. Now that's as far as I know. I mean, this is what I've been telling, like lately. It's in the $20,000 range. So when he says 30, I kind of believe it.
With Hive, I'm with Hive right now because I know he's right. Hive's right because I know, because I haven't done a Marvel, but I know how much I've asked.
I've done a few Marvels and a few DC, and that price
It's like
is way,
either
way
three
wrong.
it's either cover price, right? It's either $3 or
I've heard
$4
it went up. I mean,
times
this is a
3,000.
conversation I've had just within the last month, and I heard that, and I don't want to say who told me this, but they went, no, this has went up to $8 a unit or even higher since then, because they're limiting it, but they were letting it. I know at DC they were doing a smaller minimum order of how many units. So DC was much more
down to
easy
1,000, right? DC
Yeah, that's the 1,000. So what Mark is talking about is with the $8 a book, DC has, and Hive and James, you can tell me if you heard this too, because you would know. DC has allowed retailers now to do a smaller print run of 1,000.
Yeah.
But if you do 1,000,
we've done it.
Yeah, your price per book moves up to $8 a book, right?
It does, but that's not what he did, because he printed 15,000 books.
Exactly.
So he was getting them for less than retail on the books. Which, if the cover price was, say, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt, if the cover price was $5 a book, then his price, even after the artist fees, was probably no more than $3.25 per book.
100%.
100%. And that's from experience of doing these exclusives. I know what his cost was.
All right, here
we go. He's lying by probably $100,000.
Yeah, and you know why? Because the packs were shit. Like,
well, let's continue this.
People
we'll see.
Open the packs, and this is what you do to you know how ninjas, when they're fighting, they get these smoke bombs.
Rouge.
They fucking throw them and drop. They're smoking, so you get, like, look at the smoke, guys. Look at the. You know what I mean? Don't look over here.
I fucking love Red Hood, dude.
It's true, bro.
It's the Rouge,
like,
bro.
When I saw Bryan was doing a comic pack, I said, like, bro, you know you ain't gonna get anything, right?
All right,
like,
here we go.
They printed it. She was like, "Yeah, I have good news. We only overprinted 60." So they overprinted. They gave me the 5,750, and then overprinted that by 60. So I got like way more pouches than I need. And I think it was just a scam on their part to get you to order more. Is that they say, "Oh, we can't stop." She's like, "The way our machines are set up, we can't stop it in time to be precise. So we have to have 15."
So he's saying that the pouch people scammed him for having to pay 7,000 pouches in order to he only needed 5,000, but they made him pay close to 7,000 because of how the machines work. That's how many you have to print. So
yeah, MOC.
Over under, and they were within 60 pouches. It's like, how are you telling me if like a beef jerky company orders 100,000 pouches for Jack Link's beef jerky, that they want 100,000, they have to order 115,000, and somebody standing there at the machine can't stop in time? I just don't buy it. And when the pouches arrived, the boxes were completely trashed and not adequate to hold the weight of the things, and one was open and packs were spilling out. So it was just, and when I said, the kicker was when I sent her pictures and said I was in the middle of shipping, I'm like, I don't have time to deal with this, but this is how they arrived. She called me because it's like a personal touch, and she was like, well, I just wanted to call and say, we're not Amazon.
Well, hi, Bryan. It's from Belmark. I just wanted to call and chat a little bit about the issue that you experienced with shipping. I just want to personally let you know that I'm sorry. We're not Amazon.
I said, what? We're not Amazon? We're not Amazon, so what? We don't ship things properly? We're not Amazon, so we make you order more than you need? Like, what do you mean by we are not Amazon? Anyways, long story short, the pouches, they came out really good. They looked really good. They performed really good, but dealing with them on the back end was very stressful, and it was, the timelines were tight, and so that's one of the things that I would lay awake at night and think about is like, what if they don't come in time? Or what if they come and they're just slightly too small, and it's going to take 2 months to get them fixed?
Could you imagine that, not knowing you're doing, and that, he's right, that would drive me crazy. You're doing a project on this size, that big, and you don't know if the comics are going to fit or not in the pouches? That's crazy to me. That's bonkers.
You know what's crazy, Bryan?
What would make this? That's like me going like, you know what, Bryan? I'm going to put a variant, and I'm going to put myself out there. I don't have I just jump on the show as a guest, dude. Like it's time for a Red Hood comic. Like, bro, like you're going from A to Z. Like this was too big for you. Like, not to mention credibility wise. I mean, there's some stuff to be said, but if all of this is true, okay, I totally get it. But did you think this shit would be easy? Did you ask anybody? Did somebody tell you, hey, Bryan, you should do this? It's fucking easy.
I wonder if he did talk to anybody before doing it, or if he just jumped right in.
Well, he's already kind of fooled around with it before. The thing is, he went too big. I mean, he's not fucking 616, dude. He's working out of his house. Like, what are you getting 15,000 comics for, bro?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's crazy.
Here we go.
We're going all in,
correctly.
baby.
I mean, just all of the things that could have gone wrong, which thankfully did not. Rent, $7,500. So I had to rent an actual townhouse down the street for 3 months because the spacing of the exclusives, they came in spaced out over 3 months, which wasn't stressful. Really, that actually went pretty smoothly. The Grails. So just buying the Grails in the packs was $58,300.
He spent $58,300 on comics other than the exclusives to put in the packs. Those are your hits. So your exclusives are the base. The Grails are what he's calling the hits. Go ahead, Hood.
Hey, go back to that legitimate Excel spreadsheet where he has all the data.
Yeah. Yeah, hold on.
It almost like his idea that he had for the comic book, the drawing. I mean, you could like put that with their ways to have a successful comic pack, right? Have the drawing, and then this is how you will finance it. I've got it.
Wait until you see how much all this work was that he did, and how long it took him, and how much he made in profit at the end, and then you guys decide if it's worth it.
The Grails. So just buying the Grails in the packs was $58,300. And as you can see, we're getting some holes in the wall here. So I was going to keep them up on the wall until they've been claimed. So far, there's been about, I think, like 6 tickets, like 2 or 3 of the $500 gift cards. And then of the Grails, the Amazing Spider-Man 1 has been claimed. The Journey into Mystery 83 has been claimed. The Avengers 1 and the Amazing Spider-Man #1. So 4 of the Grails.
So 4 of the Grails have been claimed. Still to be claimed are an Amazing Fantasy 15, X-Men 1, first Daredevil, first Ghost Rider, first Wolverine, Giant Size X-Men. It looks like there's X-Men 4, a 9/8 252. There's still, these are the Grails minus 4 books that are available in the packs. Did he only buy these? Did he buy other like raw books to put in there? Let's continue.
Are gone. AF-15 is still in play as of filming this, and I'm filming this on Monday, March 10th. The COAs were $2,400. So I had individually numbered COAs in there, which I thought was a tremendous touch to have.
What a waste to me. I'll say this. I don't see a point in individually numbered COAs unless you're numbering the books. It's a waste of money to me.
Well, that's why he has to do COAs, because he's not numbering the books.
Yeah.
That's why he has to.
But what I'm saying is, even if you're not,
either way,
it's a waste at that point either way. Yeah, if you're not numbering the books, there's no reason to do a COA. And what I mean by that is, people are just going to throw those away anyways. For the 90% of the people that get them, they're just going to throw those away, because if you get them graded, you're not keeping them, or you're not getting them back. If you're going to spend that type of money for COAs, you should just spend the money to have them printed on the books themselves.
They don't. Marvel doesn't do that.
I know, but you could do it yourself, I imagine, right? What's the saying?
No, you can't. That's like acetate gate.
I guess.
If I had that AF-15 number, AF-15, I'd crack that bitch open right now, dude.
Press it.
That 1.0.
Yeah.
Print count, there's a numbered COA to go with it. That's something that I laid awake at night about. What if they didn't print the right numbers? What if they printed the numbers and it was just missing one in between? What if they triple printed some number? What if they did, like 599 and accidentally did it 10 times, and then that's opened up and somehow this comes back to me later? Like, it's out of my control. Those are the types of things that I was stressed and worried about that could have gone wrong, that I don't think did. I mean, as far as the sequentially numbered COAs, I mean, I didn't go and look at each one, but the 26 ones I did. I'm like 1 through 26 for all of those. So the fees, this could be actually way off. It could be more than this. It's close. It's definitely close. $11,000, like PayPal processing fees, credit card processing fees, etc. Extra
$11,000 in fees. Wow.
Labor $6,000. Might have been a little.
It doesn't feel right? Like
there's something that's really bothering me that reminds me of what happened last time. And I remember last time he did a whole liquidation of stuff. A while back, some things happened. I don't know. He like liquidated everything, like
Yes.
exclusives for super cheap.
Yep, pallets.
The
styles
problem
of
that
exclusive.
I hate that as a seller, because as a retailer, because I like to do lower print. That way, if they don't sell out, I throw them on eBay. I keep them the same price. I don't
Yes.
drop the price.
Yes.
And I have a feeling what's going to happen here is in a couple months, you're going to see these on a store, or he's going to have a sale, and he's going to be dumping them. And all the people that invested in the higher amount are going to feel robbed because they paid whatever it was for a blind bag. And now the blind bags are 80% off, so he can move them.
Well, that's a great point. We're going to get into, we need to double back to that. Put a pin in that.
A little bit more than that. And this labor thing was, I had great help. You know, shout out to the temporary employees who helped me out with this. Really can't complain at all. But when I posted the job position, there was 80 applicants in 2 days. And that was extremely overwhelming. And the thing that was weird about it is about...
Dude, this sounds so much more than just like a 3-month project. This sounds like there was way too much. Yeah, chaos.
90% of the applicants that I reached out to and said, hey, do you want to do a Zoom interview? Ghosted, just didn't respond. So I don't know what's going on with the workforce here in Kalispell, Montana, but I got 80 applicants in 2 days, and 90% of them just didn't respond to my emails. The Geminis were $2,000. The special boxes were $718. That was another stressful thing. You know, what if it didn't fit exactly right? And luckily, they were like 200-pound tests. You could stand on those things and they would not get crushed. And the shredding was $500. Man,
the cheapest thing that was in his thing was the shredding of the extra books that he has.
Get
that
the
will
fuck out of here.
Yes, yeah. So here we go. And he shows the shredding, by the way. He shows the shredding, and we'll see what that looks like. And that's what I meant by put a pin in it.
Absolutely.
You should shred all your
panicking with the
comics,
shredding
bro.
when
Get out of here.
It all was said and done, and I shredded all those books, and I was panicking for like a couple days. Like, what if I messed up? You know, we weren't completely done making the packs or something. I'm like, what if I just shredded something and I needed like 200 more of
That's crazy to me that you would shred books before you finished making the packs. Like how it just it does sound.
But dude, he didn't even look at all the COAs. Like
Yeah.
I'm a total freak OCD. I have to make sure everything's perfect. If
Yeah.
I get 500 COAs, I got to make sure they're all right. It only takes 20 minutes to do 500.
Didn't I
You know,
bust this dude for doing some shit with Delato?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
just
So
talking
Billy
about.
was just talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I figured out like he was lying about all that shit. I did a TikTok on it, and people gave me so much hate, but I was right.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
whatever, you know. But thankfully, it was not the case. It went smoothly. We had exactly the right amount that we needed. So those total costs came to $241,000. So what it would have been, it originally.
So let's say $241,000 for the whole cost of this project. That is crazy.
Dude, what does he do? Is he a fucking millionaire? What the fuck does he do?
That is a lot. Okay, I see people talking about the fees. The fees, it sounds right, which is people are saying. The books that he paid Marvel for the exclusive, $147,000. That is a little up in the air as of this point for people on this panel, whether we believe that or not. Bags and boards, $2,250. Okay, I can understand that. The pouches for the packs, the $4,000. Rent for the townhouse. That sucks that you had to do that. It's a lot of money to put out, but you know you had to do what you had to do. The spending $58,000 on the golden ticket books or the Grails. See, when he first announced this, the whole time I'm thinking that what he's going to do is he's going to go and get, he's going to go and do a couple retailer exclusive variants, and he's going to use those as his base, which he did. And then he's going to get, buy 10 really high value Grails that are graded and put those as the golden tickets. And then on top of that, he's going to pepper in cool raw Grails, right?
Bryan, can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
You know why you make a video like this with this stupid Excel spreadsheet, bro? It's called tax season, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you need receipts. This receipt will be a YouTube video that's bullshit.
How many books does it say? How many books he actually made for Marvel?
Yeah.
Sounds like 15,000.
It would have been 15,000.
Yeah.
That's what I
The
think
math
too.
dictates it was 15,000.
All right, here we go.
15,000 total with 5 artists. So he only did 5,000.
3,000 each artist.
Only 3,000 each.
Yeah, he has to do 3,000 trade per artist.
Yeah, it's the minimum.
All right, here we go.
So how many packs did he make? Did he make
That's
15,000 packs?
4,000 packs.
4,000.
4,000 packs. Okay. So,
yep.
Because he had
4,000 or
the
5,000.
Grail one.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's doing math.
Originally, I had him at $64.99 for 5,000 packs, and I
So
was
5,000 packs. It was
5,000
$65 a piece so the price of each pack was $65, and he had 5,000 packs available. So that means that he would have to shred around 10,000 books, right?
But even his total sales, if he sold out, he would only have done. He's trying to not even make 100,000. He's trying to make about $80,000.
Bro, he didn't even make that. Check. Wait,
but no, he didn't make it. But that's his top level he could have made if he'd have sold out. Yet look at all the cost and hard work that was and risk. There was so much risk with not much reward on it.
Yeah.
Because if you take a loss, you can capitalize on that with your taxes. Bro.
Yeah,
Doc Joe says, "Why are we critiquing this guy?" I want to say something
because that's what we do. We pick on people.
I don't think we're critiquing the guy. I actually started this by saying I'm giving the guy credit on this one because he's coming out and saying, "Don't do this. This was a failure. This is something that I've learned that I shouldn't have done." We're not critiquing the guy. We're critiquing the idea that it just was too much to do for the profit he made. Yes.
I'm interested because this is kind of like, this is what I do when I lay out something for my trading cards, right? I list stuff just like this over on a spreadsheet. But I also was thinking about doing the same thing, but not with Marvel exclusives, but with Monster exclusives, right? Like come up with, 5 different exclusives, put 3 in a pack, and some of the exclusives are virgin. Some of them would be metal and things like that. But I control the cost of those, so it's feasible to do it. This with Marvel is what that ate up so much of his cost.
You're right.
I feel bad.
You're right.
There's a right way and a wrong way to do it for sure.
You're right. Totally. All right, let's continue because he's got more that he's going to add. There was some things that happened, so let's get into this.
hoping to sell out of those. That's like the goal. It was to sell out just $64.99 whether you bought one or whether you bought 100, and that we would sell at 5,000. That was the goal. And had that been the case, the total sales would have been 324,000, and my profit would have been 83,000. Now, $83,000 profit for a project like this might seem like a lot of money, but the reason it had to be so big was, what if it didn't work? And guess what? It didn't work. It didn't work like this. So thank God I had a huge margin like that, because the actual total amount that I made was 18,857. So
he did all that work for less than $20,000 profit. And that is the critique, is that
did he sell everything?
And he didn't sell everything. And the reason why is because it wasn't that good of a buy-in. You know, the exclusives, we'll take a look at the exclusive. The exclusives weren't that good, in my opinion. And he didn't, the out of a 1 in 5,000 chance to get one of the, or what is it? 10 in 5,000 chance to get one of the grails, and you're paying $65 a piece, and most people just got, 5 or 4 exclusives that they probably don't want.
My point, Brian, is that he didn't sell everything, and he still got a wall of grails.
Great
and that
point.
Means those grails are still his.
Great
point. More than 18,000 profit.
Bro, those are the same grails that he had with that other Delato book. That's the AF-15 1.0 is still there. The giant size X-Men is still there. Go back to the fucking video when he was doing that other shit, and you'll see the same books on his fucking wall.
Dude, here we go. Scary, bro.
Liar, liar, pants on fire, bro.
So if you come over here to my website, and just in full transparency to show you guys here, here's the product, and here's where it says sales.
So find one of 20 golden tickets.
in the past 90 days, 3,598 units sold. That includes 10 packs in there. So a 10 pack is counted as one unit right here. 1,455 buyers, 257,8693 in net sales. So that was another big part of this too, is I like to fill orders like same day or next day, because I know what it's like to buy a comic and be anxious to get it in your hand. So to have thousands of unfulfilled orders, I could just like feel it like right here for months, you know, and it's probably because, you know, we're not Amazon. We come back over here to the spreadsheets. The actual sales of 4,525 with the 10 packs was, you know, with factoring in the cost of the 10 packs was 257,000. That's the total sales. That's what I made from singles, 10 packs, everything, 257,000. So if you take that and you subtract the total cost here, it's a net of 15,000, and then I had local sales of $3,500.
Local sales of $3,500. I don't understand where that came from.
Which didn't go through the website because I did it in person.
Oh, he sold packs to people in person. He's what he
Out
said.
of his
See,
little pouch,
that's
yeah.
another thing. Like you can't do like that. People are going to instantly think that there's something there's some fuckery afoot if you say I sold 300 in person. I feel like you almost, because of who he is and he'll talk about it in a second, the hate nerds like us that are constantly looking at what he does, he's instantly going to get criticism about stuff like that, and it doesn't seem like it's worth all that to me to only make that
he's
much money.
The first retailer I've ever seen come out with an Excel spreadsheet and woulda, coulda, shoulda here.
Well, dude, Brian, I don't think I mean, I don't feel like I'm being a hate nerd.
No, that's what he says coming up.
Well, like me and Hive, we know numbers,
yes,
right? Mark knows numbers. We're trying to give you honest feedback as retailers of what we think, and there's past precedents of him doing these type of grail things that people need to. You're actually trying to protect people at the same time here with this video.
Yes,
I can appreciate that. So I don't know if he calls. I don't feel like we're. I mean, I understand, but I don't think we're trying to hate.
Well, I mean, and the rest of his numbers look. I mean, they're all legit. Bags and Boards 2250 comes out to, like, I'm sitting here doing the math, and he's not wrong on any of these numbers. But there's no way. His books, he slid a 1 in front of that 47.
Well, that's interesting. We'll have to see, because this video just came out. So here we go.
Yeah,
and that total is $18,857. Now, $18,000 is a lot of money. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But it's not a lot of money relative to the amount of time and work that went into this. You know, just to show, like, just to put it into perspective, I'm getting 4.2% in my liquid savings account at Wells Fargo. If I would have put $241,000 into that savings account, the annual yield is 10 grand, but it's about half that because it was 5 months. So about $5,000 I would have got in interest on this had I just put it in my savings account and sat on the couch. So sitting on the couch, I could make 5,000, or I can work hundreds upon hundreds of hours, countless sleepless nights for an additional 13 grand. And that in no way, shape, or form is worth it. And, you know, I honestly...
And that's what I give him credit for. Good on him for making this video to say, hey, this was not worth it. I bit off way more than I could chew. And I was surprised he put this out, because, you know, that's his brand that he's talking about, you know, and anyway.
I think you're going to have a lot of unhappy people posting videos, Brian, of how unhappy they are.
They have already.
And so this is what you call a blunting technique to offset any...
Get ahead of it. Yeah.
Get ahead of it. It's what I would do.
So, like,
man, this thing sucked.
Yeah.
In regard to Hive, though, I mean, I think Hive might agree with me.
Yeah, if y'all got shitty packs, man, you don't know what I went through. Let me tell you what I know. You didn't get anything, but let me tell you all the shit I had to deal with, bro. Shredding, bro, that cost me $500.
Should have just burned it, but I believe Hive would agree with me. Like, we like low print runs. We like to be safe. Stores die when they go big on exclusives of Marvel and DC.
Yep. Is there anybody that did an unpacking of any of Bry's books?
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I gotta see a couple.
All right, here we go.
Hey, hold on,
I swear,
let me guess right
honestly
now. No golden ticket.
Would not even do it for 83. I would not do this again for 83,000. It's just not worth it. There's things that are more important in life, like sleeping well. I mean, I got a whole new patch of gray hairs on my chin, like tons of new gray hairs. I probably lost a year off of my life doing this, and no amount of money is worth that. So that's the total.
What was the cost of the golden ticket? He forgot to put that on his Excel
halfway
spreadsheet.
Through the project, it became clear that we were not going to sell out, and it was important.
He just said that once we got halfway through the project, it became clear I was not going to sell out.
important to me that we sold out pre-sale because you know, I knew a lot of people bought these to resell them, and if I still had them in stock, they wouldn't be able to resell them. And my friends were like, why in the world would you care about resellers in the secondary market? And it's like, I just do care, because that's how I started my business, was, you know, buying.
No, it's not because that's how you started your business. You have to care because this product, making these unopened blind bag packs, you're making the product for the reseller market. He's already said that. This product isn't for people to buy and take a chance on it. He's literally making this for the resellers. That was his thought process. A bunch of resellers are going to buy 10 packs at a time and break them on their live sales.
Comics at retail and selling them. So, you know, I did care about that. And also the optics of the golden tickets. People would say, you know, oh, he's just going to hold on to those golden tickets until they sold out. And I absolutely would have sold out if I would have kept these in my inventory. And especially after they started hitting eBay and whatnot shows and the excitement of ripping the packs. I mean, they definitely would have sold out. But it was more important to me to have good optics and good experiences for my customers. The new pull rates are just so much better than the old ones. Essentially, there's 500 non-hit packs taken out. That means 500 less people that got it.
So he took out 500 packs because
there you go.
Because it wasn't selling as fast. He pulled out some of the packs to make the hit rates better. What about the people that bought before? Am I misunderstanding that? Is that what he's saying, that he took, because it wasn't selling well, he took 500 packs out of the hit rates? What about all the people that already bought? Their hit rates are higher now. Am I? And let me know if I'm misunderstanding that, chat. So
I don't know what he's saying, but I do know this. In a case like this where you have so many grails, he should have not shipped one fucking thing until it's sold out.
Yes.
Because now everyone's got some of their stuff. He's got 500 packs he's holding. How do we know those golden tickets aren't in there that he hid under his desk to put to certain people that maybe get it and have a nice YouTube channel? There's so many questions. And in a game of grails,
yep,
you should just wait till it sells out first, then ship them.
Yep.
Because he's stuck in a position where he's going to dump them.
Yep. All right, here we go.
I loved that idea. It's like, hey, I can still make money and have 500 less disappointed people. Let's do that. And so that's why I decided to cut the packs down to 4,525 instead of 5,000. So let's talk about the response from the community. I mean, overall, the response from the community has been tremendous. I mean, I've gotten so many emails, even from people that saying like, hey, I didn't win a golden ticket, but this sure was one hell of a fun ride. Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. And then, of course, the people redeeming the golden tickets are just over the moon. And that has been actually just a really fun and rewarding, exciting part of this is getting those phone calls like, hey, I got the golden ticket. So that part has been really fun.
I love this.
But inevitably, when you do a project like this, you're going to have to you don't have to engage with them, but you certainly have to share space with them, with the haters of the community. There's a small number of people in our community that are just hateful, angry, resentful, straight up assholes. That are just hateful, angry, resentful, straight up assholes. That are just hateful, angry, resentful, straight up assholes. I like to refer to them as an army of hate nerds in our community. And, you know, I like to refer to them as an army of hate nerds in our community. And, you know, when I just do my thing with buying and selling vintage collections, I don't have to engage with them. I don't have to hear from them. But inevitably, when you do a project like this, you
got to hear from us, Bryan.
Hate nerds! Hate nerds!
It reminds me of what's his name?
New shirt. I'm going to put a shirt, hate nerd.
This reminds me of what's his name from last week. How when he freaked out because everyone talked shit about his video about the wall, and he comes on. What was his name?
The
fucking dude that you getting every couple days, and he came back with videos again.
Sticky Goose.
Sticky?
Yeah.
Doesn't it sound very similar?
Yes.
Bro,
you're right.
That's Sticky Goose's brother, bro.
Yeah. You're right. You're 100% right. Yep.
You have to engage with them because there's people that are just waiting, just evil, nasty people just waiting in the sidelines for some drama, you know, and you have to deal with evil, nasty people just waiting in the sidelines for some drama, you know, and you
on comic book drama alert. All right.
He said it right.
Yep.
Drama.
We're gonna have to add another clip to the Darth Lopez intro for drama alert.
I'm gonna clip it. Drama.
Here we go.
Have to deal with the drama, and inevitably there's people that buy a product like this and don't read the product description, and they send you a hateful email demanding a refund even though they got exactly what they bought, right? There's people that say, oh, I feel like I got ripped off. I'm like, how did you get ripped off? Let me just clarify something about feeling like you got ripped off. If you bought a product with a chance to get something and you didn't get that thing, but it was exactly as it was described, you did not get ripped off. The feeling that you're describing is gambling and losing. That's totally different than getting ripped off. Would you go to the casino and place a bet on blackjack and then raise hell with the manager that you got ripped off because you didn't win? No, you took a chance and you.
So this is another problem, is that
that's if they took out half the cards.
Him saying this is really pissing off a lot of people that bought the product.
He's attacking his customers.
He's attacking his customers, and he shouldn't have said this stuff. Yeah, he shouldn't have said this stuff in this video at all. This hurts him,
You lost. So inevitably you have to deal with that. And it's only been like a couple emails that I've had to do, but that's the biggest reason why I don't want to do this again. I don't want to come into contact with the hate nerds. I don't want to deal with illogical, angry, upset people over $60. All right. So now I want to show.
So now basically for the rest of the video, all he does is show the, he shows the destruction. And I'll go ahead and play that for you guys so you guys can see that. He shows the destruction. He shows himself putting a time lapse of him putting in the grails into packs, but he doesn't show him. So again, here he is. He's putting in the grails into the packs and he's sealing them and he's putting them in random. He's showing him do that. Right. So I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and watch this whole thing. I don't know if this gives him, credibility on these things, unless the people that get them, like the only way that this is going to help him credible wise is because he's showing where he's putting the golden tickets. And if those people who got those golden tickets film themselves opening them and those are the books that he put them into, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how this is going to help him.
Look, he's putting all the golden tickets in the very last boxes, bro. That way, he start one end, and if he doesn't sell out,
those are the 500 that he keeps.
Yeah, I just
it's the one without the post-its is where he's putting the bags, dude. What? See all the post-its there?
See, he's got to seal each one. I mean, look at that, and he's got to.
Let's see if he puts one where a post-it is.
What is he doing right
now? Where did he go,
Where'd he
bro? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
This is a bad break, bro.
Get back on camera, bro.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, are those all them?
Box.
I don't know. Anyways.
It's like a sneaky breaker, bro. Totally.
Bro, it's a Pokemon breaker, bro.
Oh, hang on. Let me go switch out this gold card. Gold refractor.
Is this the place he rented out?
I don't know.
It doesn't look like that much space. He could have done this in his house, bro.
It's an interesting condo. It's a big ass window.
Yeah. Oh, open the window. It's a brick house.
So this is him. This is him destroying. Look at all those books, you guys. This is him shredding it. All the books. So he hired this shredding company, and they're just dumping all these books.
Yeah, I guess that's the way to do it, dude.
You have
doing
to
it yourself.
Yeah, you have to shred. That's the best. If you're gonna do this many books, you got to shred them with a company.
What a fucking poor goddamn trees, bro. Just lower the price and sell more.
Gatekey brought up. We've been having a little conversation in the chat here, and Gatekey brought up a interesting thing that I didn't think about. I didn't realize he did virgin variants too.
Oh yeah, so those are 1,000.
Yeah, but check this out. If he did that, then he still got 5,000 books because he only did 5,000 packs, 3 books a pack. That would be 20,000 books, and he only sold 15,000.
No, that's 15,000.
Yeah,
three books times 5,000 is 15.
Yeah, but he did
5,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Packs.
But he printed 20,000.
Well, it's probably because what the fuck doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at that. So as you can see, the book, even the covers that he chose and the books that he chose, they're not even good exclusives.
Well, the whole kind of look cool.
I don't know. So hold on.
Well, so my question though then is this is what I'm getting at though. Is he shredding the extra 5,000 books that didn't go into the packs, or is he actually shredding the books that were from the packs that he said he destroyed? Because there's 5,000 books unaccounted for.
Well, just check his eBay in his store, bro.
Sold out. I want to see the books that are available on there. Does he not have that? Should be in the blog, maybe.
The lesson learned is, dude, exclusives of Marvel and DC will destroy your store. That's what you need to learn.
Yeah.
Anybody starting a store, just don't fucking do it. Go to Image, go to wherever else. Low print, 500. Have fun. Make them limited. Don't charge too
All
much.
right, here are the covers. That Hulk is okay, but it's not great.
Oh, this is a good way to figure out the cost now. How do you do
Okay, yeah, it is
1,500
actually.
trade? How do you do 1,500? You have to do 3,000.
Oh, he must have destroyed 1,500.
Oh, yeah.
He must have destroyed 1,500 of the Hulk. He kept then 1,000 of the Virgin.
No, he kept the Virgins, yeah.
That's not good. I'm sorry. That's just not, those aren't good. The Hulk cover in the red is good, but every other one is garbage. The black and white
Is it Inyuk Lee or what?
The Doom
is all Inyuk Lee. The Doom's Inyuk Lee.
The Doom is okay. The Deadpool's not good at all.
Is it Chew though? I mean, I'm trying to figure out who
is that. And then the New Champions is horrible, and the Ultimate Wolverine is David Mack is not good.
Well, I mean, not to hate on Mac.
I've heard it's really bad though when you ask for an artist at Marvel, and he said the same thing. You'll ask for so and so, and they'll say they're not available.
Yeah,
I've had people ask for me, and apparently I'm not available.
Yep.
Yep. And it's so funny because it's a weird thing. DC's a little different, but Marvel, and he might not have liked the designs. That's the sad thing is he was talking about the designs that what do? Do you start all over? Will Marvel let you go like, okay, we can get you a different picture?
No, I think you're in a contract. That's the fucked up thing. You're fucked.
You know?
So look, here's somebody that bought a pack, and this is what they got in their pack. Would you pay $65 for those 3 books?
Well, they're all Virgins, so they're definitely lower print run. The fact that he got 2 of the same, well,
one guy got on IG. Somebody we know, I believe. Let me take a look here. On IG, got the same pack, 2 packs. They got the same pack.
Well, here's the thing. Books. Look, we got to look at it this way. A trade dress is $19.99 or what? $14.99, $19.99, and a Virgin is usually $29.99, $34.99, or $39.99, right? Because of the print. So, I mean, they got the retail back, right? I'm not going to hate on them for the price of the pack.
Hey, let's see a YouTube video of somebody opening them.
So this person got 2 packs, and he got the exact same 3 books in each pack.
That sucks.
I mean, that just again, and that's not necessarily Bry's fault if he's doing that's just bad luck, but it just the base exclusives just aren't worth it at all. You literally have to make sure that 3 of those 5 covers that you're doing have to be exquisite covers in order to do this. So it just doesn't seem like it's worth it. So let me ask the 3 retailers that are here. Mark's his own retailer now. Mark, James, and Billy, starting with you, Billy, would you even get anywhere near this?
Again, fuck no.
James?
No, and I have to retract my statement about his math. He did spend 100 and something thousand on books, but he had to destroy like 12,000 comics to hit his print runs.
Yes.
Which is fucking insane. And I will say, again, there's a right way and a wrong way. And I'm sure, Mark, when you do yours, it's going to be amazing and you'll do it the right way because you'll have control. This dude, with the math he did, could have done an ungodly amount of Image or indie books and had a box that had 60 different books in
Oh
it
my
with
God,
60
yeah.
different covers, and that shit would have been fire.
I didn't even
Doing
think
this
about that.
stupid 5, it's
Great.
insane.
That's a great point, James. Mark,
It's
what do you
insane.
think?
Yeah, I'm with him too. It's he could have done this with like Dynamite books, with Image books, with Skybound stuff, almost anything else. Because, like you said, those covers, it's not like those covers. Like, I'm not sitting there going, man, I need to go on eBay right now and just buy that Red Hulk book or buy that Deadpool book, which is what you're wanting. You're wanting other people who didn't get these packs to go and buy it from someone else who did get the pack. You know, it's a snowball effect, and it's just like James said, man, you could have got so much with another publisher like Dynamite or Image or heck Boom. I mean, Dark Horse, whoever.
And he could have picked his artist, and he could have
Yes.
directed the artist and had
Yes,
fire
he could have
covers.
picked his own artist, directed them more.
And paid
Everybody
him.
been more happy. I probably will. I've been looking at this even before Whatnot did it. I had already come up with. I was like, hey, my IP was made with trading cards. Wouldn't it be cool to bring that trading card feeling back into comic books? And then Whatnot did it, and I was like, oh man, somebody's did it. But I might still do it because I think that would be interesting. And to have it like design the pack to look like that, like what Red Hood's got up from a series 1, that would be really cool. And to and do them just like, honestly, I've been coming up with this idea of actually doing an exclusive.
Oh, shit, I got it.
As a what'd you get?
A bubble gum.
Did you really get something, or did you get bubble gum?
Werewolf #1 rookie card.
There you go. You're gonna have a good season,
dude. Look at that. That's a badass fucking sticker, bro.
Well, see, I thought about doing stuff like that, like take that card, maybe make it newer, but actually put that on the front of a comic book, and on the back cover would be the back of the trading card as well. So you're basically turning the comic books, the cover and the back cover into a trading card. And I thought that'd be a neat little thing, a little wink and a nod to the trading card series. And so I might still do that.
Hey,
but
some
yeah,
guy
I wouldn't even invest very little money into something like that myself. I don't have the money to gamble like that. So I would.
Some guy in the chat had a great idea, dude. Like those old Ben. What were those costumes? The old
Ben Cooper.
The Ben Cooper.
Yep.
Bro, you ought to do some like Ben Cooper-esque monster costumes, dude.
I looked into that years ago. I was trying to get someone to do the vacuum form is what they are, the mask and the plastic.
Yeah.
If I can find people to do the stuff like that, I think the product would be awesome because the monster can go right with it. But that's getting a resurgence. Those old Ben Cooper stuff. Last Halloween, they had adult costumes like that.
Yep.
You could be certain characters. I think it was. I know they did the Star Wars ones, and you could actually have it as an adult. So it's pretty awesome.
When I was a kid, I had the Darth Vader, and my mom bought the costume too small because I was a big kid, and I said, "No, I can fit in it." And I fucking tore it, and I was wearing a torn Ben Cooper costume. Like, trick or treat, fill it up.
Are those the ones that you're just a little outfit with the little mask?
Yeah. It was like
at supermarkets and shit.
Was what plastic could catch on fire and melt you, but that's what we wore as a kid.
I love that shit too.
Okay, so this moves me on to my next. We got 2 more stories for Drama Alert. I want to get into this Dustin Nguyen story. But before we get into the Dustin Nguyen story, we're going to take just a quick showcase of our good friend Darth Lopez has got a new video out. And I'm just going to speak for myself. Nobody else has to get into this. I understand this is a little bit of a personal beef that's been going on for years. Shout out to Darth Lopez, who has really found himself to be a pretty good content creator. He's found himself a nice little niche of content creators that help him become a better content creator. We love what he's doing. We love his new channel. He's done great jobs being on shows. Like he'll come on Beyond Wednesdays every once in a while. He'll jump on to Biggie Shaq's channel. He'll jump on to Circumstances channel. He's done really good since he's left Renovision. But you guys all know the big beef that kind of happened with Renovision and Lopez and Marco and those guys really, and Pete just really talking a bunch of really bad stuff about Lopez's wife and everything. And Lopez has kind of been, keeping that stuff in because there's no reason. But the Renovision Cruise guys has decided that they're going to go and start hanging out in those same crews that Lopez has been, really creating a name for himself, which is not surprising because that's what they do. They figure out ways just to go and insert their Whisper network cells. And of course, somebody recently had Marco and Rena on their shows to introduce them to the sticker universe. Well, our boy Lopez wasn't having any of it. And this is just a little bit of it to whet your guys' appetite. Go watch the full video, but listen to this. This is why I love Lopez. Here we go.
I don't care how this looks. Fuck the optics. I don't give a fuck if Cliff gets mad at me. You got something to say? The Terror Dome is open to everybody. Anybody at Renovision got something to say? I'll YNW, man. All you motherfuckers. Verbally, of course. But me, I've seen you. Face to face, bro. I'd come from the shoulders, homie. Don't you got a bad back or something? Food stamps, get a life. Fuck, suck balls. What cares that you're going to fucking Japan? Fuck you. Come to CTE, so, bro, you got my address. Huh? Girlfriend? Motherfucker, fuck you. I've been out here doing pretty good for myself in the community, bro. It is what it is. I'm going to keep this short. This is pure anger. This is personal. Again, I wish I could just put a leash on these motherfuckers, put them in a gate, and lock them in there, and close the gate. Lock them in there and keep them down yonder. They don't cross over. It's disgusting to see you guys cross over, but I get it. That Bruce. Good thing. All good. Bruce, again, let me just say it. I heard you sliding into dudes' DMs, crushing on dudes, bro. It's kind of gross. A lot of good people over there at Renovision, but none of you even reached out. Hey, Lopez, that's fucked up. Yada, yada, none. It could have been fixed. But by me going McClay, Pete, Marco hated it. Oh, shit, I forgot. Marco, wasn't it McClay? He gave you the phone call and let you go? I believe it was. This is... Respond. Bruce, you sound like Lou Ferrigno, motherfucker. Nate, you getting a little flabby, bro. You got a little flabby, homie. It's all good. It's all good. This is 100% aggression, baby. 100% K-Fap. That's how we do it out here. Respond. D. Lopez is giving Renovision a big fuck you. Be careful out there, guys. Be careful of this multiverse. Be careful 131933. They might steal your content. They might be coming over here taking ideas so they could use as their own because they're.
And that's what I will say. Everybody that are letting them in, keep your eyes on them fools because they will steal your content. Shout out to our boy Darth Lopez. You can find that full video over on Darth Lopez's YouTube channel. Let's get into the Dustin Nguyen craziness. Dustin Nguyen put out a post on his Instagram that said to Marvel Comics. This is crazy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. To Marvel Comics.
Oh, shit. I'll be right back.
Yeah, this is crazy. Also, everyone, I'm not working with Marvel Comics. Marvel Comics can fuck themselves. I've asked nicely for the past 15 years on behalf of every artist. Stop fucking creators over. You're not getting another cover from me. Until then, drown me. I'm okay with your minimum. I'm okay with your minimum wage bullshit. He says, getting hits earlier than expected from this one, and I'm kind of glad because I got words. But really, if this bothers you, I'm sorry. Marvel has been undercutting creators from the start. Unless you're getting 6 to 7K, a cover, then God bless you. I hope you're getting a piece of the MCU after the sales. Between them and DC, they are the only ones that doesn't pay a royalty for overseas sales. Think, America is the originator of the superhero comics. Japan has manga, which we love. Europe has that cool ass shit we love but can't describe. And what the fuck? They're not paying creators a piece? Come on, fuck this fucking shit. Also, merch, question mark, lunchboxes and teas, good luck. I got a bunch of DMs from people telling me, be careful. Don't cross Marvel. They're major player, the only two in the mainstream. Oh my God, fuck them. Man, I give a flying fuck. Marvel Comics, fuck anyone that I'm not indirectly working with. I love my Marvel editors because they get your books out to you on time, but the direct staff has no control. They don't juggle the stupid fucking numbers. I'm gonna break into simple ass fucking terms. You're an artist, you draw shit, you want to get paid for your shit now in the future, forever. You draw now and in the future in countries everywhere, including ones you don't live in. Fuck this current Marvel contract. I'm too small in the tier and can't negotiate a better one for you. Those in control, those who work, please work for the rest of us. DC isn't far from them because after all, they are a conglomerate on things. Owned by Warner Brothers doesn't help your argument. But when I ask for things, DC works for me. I've asked Marvel for, like, I swear, a $75 page raise in the past 15 years. The minimum wage in California is doing better than them. Probably in a decade, even that asshole Trump will do better than Marvel in a given month. I mean, this guy just went off. He was just going crazy. He says, I don't even need that shitty chump change, but I want to see how cheap they are. All this equaling maybe a royalty. That's the quote, please, sir, can I maybe have 15 cents after you've made your thousands, end quote. No response. So what I'm treading carefully for again, seriously, forget them. And even Rob Liefeld responded. He says, Dustin, I'm sorry. I'll hire you for a cover and other work. Tons of illustrators. John Boy Myers has responded. Lol, man, nice to know that I'm not the only person who goes through this. It makes me sad. In my mind, guys like Sean Gordon Murphy are A-list guys that move books. If they aren't making it much, that says a lot about the market in general and their view of talent. David Cho, his friend and huge modern artist, responded with response, saying good job. Tons, Chin Potter, been saying this for years. Tons of artists on here. Mike Mayhew Studios. The truth is that comic artists work merely for page rates, don't understand the incredible opportunities laid out before them. They aren't spelled out for you. They aren't handed out to you, but they are obvious to anyone who has a brain and can open their eyes. If you are a career U.S. mainstream comic artist trying to make money merely on page rates, I'm sorry to tell you that you are a fool who doesn't get it. And by the way, guess what Mike Mayhew does? Mike Mayhew is one of the guys that does stores like J. Scott Campbell and Scotty Young and John Tyler Christopher, where like Mark's gonna start doing, where they're their own retailers. Mike Mayhew, you have to in order to make money in this business. You cannot make money working for DC and Marvel if you're an artist. I'm sorry, you just can't. Sean Gordon Murphy, he seconds it. Zoe Thorogood agrees. Yannick Paquette agrees. Look at all these artists that are on here. That are Scott Williams. This post, I love this post. Good on you for saying what needed to be said. Heather Antos. Look at all these industry people that are responding on this. JG Jones. It's crazy. This is a big deal, you guys. And Sanford Green, he says it too. Mark,
he's talking about internal art, right?
He's talking about what Mark is talking about, and what Mark has been talking about for a while on this channel, is that the big publishers do not pay artists and creators for their work. That is rightfully so. I mean, Mark, you were saying that, sometimes it's not even worth it for you to do a job at Marvel, and that's Marvel or DC because it's half of what your normal cover rate is.
Oh yeah, it's gotten to be well, DC, and that's the thing with Marvel. I'm totally okay with not working with Marvel now because of what I heard. I was thinking, oh well, maybe Marvel will be different. Maybe Marvel is their page rates are better, but no, I've heard no, they're not. It's going to be comparable with DC. There's no industry that I know of that I've done research, and I could be wrong. I mean, but look, when I was a kid, I bought Marvel Age comic, that little magazine comic. You know what I'm talking about, Marvel Age. And I wanted to be a comic artist. Inside of it, in one of the articles, I think it was 91, it said a comic artist makes $2,000 per cover and around $175, $200 a pencil page. So at that time I went, wow, I can make a living at this, right? And those weren't huge number. This wasn't the Image boom yet. Image hadn't even happened and all that. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to be. What other industry 30 something years later makes less than what they did back in the 90s? And again, I'm not talking about Image rates or anything. I'm talking about these were the standard rates at that time. But someone's getting the money. I don't like it when people cry poverty saying, look, I don't have enough money to pay you this, Mark, because we don't make enough books or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I own my own title. I know all the stats on that and the analytics. They're making a fortune off of that book. And I'm getting a cover artist makes, I think I figured it out, will make 1% to 2% of what the revenue will be generated on that cover. And that's not right. Now, again, I think the interior artists should be getting more. The writers should be getting more. But when the comics are, I don't know. It's amazing to me. This isn't the industry I thought I was getting into when I always wanted to be a comic book artist. I thought they paid well. I thought the creators were, were treated better than that. But no, it's crazy, man. I won't say what company, but one company talked to me about it and said, Mark, 2 years ago we went down on our rates for all creators. And I was like, whoa, wow. So, and again, I don't even want to just say it's Marvel and DC. I recognize in some of the names in that thing that have talked to me and have reached out to me about working for their companies, and they're wanting to offer just maybe a couple $100 more than DC or Marvel. That's not a living wage. If you're a cover artist, I don't know how you could make a living being a cover artist unless you do like the exclusives and all that kind of stuff.
I can tell you.
Well, but the thing is, it's designed to fail, though, unless you are a retailer yourself, because if you're making $1,000 a cover, how many covers can you do in a month? And then how many can you do in a year? And how much are you used up to where no one wants a cover from you anymore?
I get it.
It's all designed for you to fail. And so I feel bad for all these people who want to be a comic book artist and want to be a cover artist. And they're like, man, this is great. Because I really thought work ethic was the key. Do as many covers as you can. That doesn't matter the pay, just outwork everybody else. And then I realized, no, that's not the key here. If you're making scrap, you're still not going to make enough money to live on. So
Mark, let me just, I have to get this out, Redhead. I have to. So I 100% agree about cover wages, and interior art wages are ridiculous, but there is a way around it for artists. And when you see the tour of Comic-Cons, people do tour mode. They're at every Comic-Con. They're making intense amount of money signing books, selling their own stuff at Comic-Cons. That's how these artists are making a lot of money on the side, as well as artists that, well, I know you do mostly digital, which I know you do digital, but you could sell prints. But the artists that do the actual pencils or the actual painting, they're selling it like Purio, right? He does a dynamite painting. I think he does one every 3 days. That's how fast he can put out a giant painting. But he already has that thing sold for $5,000 or $6,000 to somebody. So there's ways around it how you can really survive.
You
But I 100% agree with the
know
statement.
what's interesting about that, Billy?
You know what I mean?
Is Rob Liefeld in his most recent observations was talking about why Dave Cockrum left DC back in the late 70s, I believe it was. Or was it late? When did Giant Size X-Men come out?
75. My
Okay, so
birthday,
when Dave Cockrum left in the early 70s, he was doing Legion of Superheroes. And they had a wedding in Legion of Superheroes where there's this big, huge, beautiful splash page wedding thing. And Dave Cockrum said to DC, hey, DC, I want that art for myself. I want that art. DC refused to give him the original art for that. Said, sorry, Dave, we can't give it to you. Because of that, he left DC and went and worked and did X-Men. So even back then, it was even worse. You couldn't even keep your original art. Thank God that they let artists keep their original art now. Yeah. Otherwise, they wouldn't be making any money, other than doing it like you're saying. So again, what this goes to prove is, and this is the important thing, is that the comic industry has changed massively in the last 15 years on how people make money in this industry. The retail game has changed. The artist and creator game has changed. The distributor game has changed, and the publisher game has changed in a major way. It's not anywhere close to what it was 20 years ago to normal comic people. Artists now they just can't be artists or creators anymore. You have to also be a retailer and sell your product and work social media and have your idea on what your fans really want. Retailers, you can't just have a brick and mortar shop anymore. You have to decide to do maybe eBay stores or a Shopify store, live sales, that type of thing. Distributors, obviously Diamond is showing that doesn't work anymore, and publishers need to change it up too. I feel like DC and Marvel are they're so archaic in how they do things that they just don't care. And I think the reason why that is because they're owned by huge conglomerate freaking Warner Brothers and Disney that don't care about that part of the thing. They just want to make their money. Yeah.
Hey, so open up a comic book, a DC or a Marvel book, and you'll see the lack of ad space in there. There's no ads.
Nope.
Yeah.
So what is going on? You remember there used to be ads for like Game Boy and Nintendo and
people. It's because people don't read comics anymore, man.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right.
They should sell ad space.
Ad space. Why not?
Yeah. But I think
that's the biggest problem. The minute they started doing that, it affects writers, it affects artists, it affects the whole economics of the comic book.
Yeah, economics.
Like independents were getting ad space for CGC. Where's CGC and CBCS and giving ad space to the comic books? Like, what's going on? It's just weird.
Well, I can't give too much details, but I was in a meeting with a comic book publisher last week, and I'm talking to them about a story thing, and I was talking about page numbers and all this kind of stuff, and I said, well, but when you focus on this for the story, and they were like, what for the story? And I was like, isn't that the most important thing about the comic book? I said, it's if we have to go over page count, it's the story that matters. There were crickets after that. No one said a word. And dude, I think that's the problem here. I got into comics, not to draw a pretty picture of Spider-Man. I came in to draw stories. Even if it's a cover, it's a story. And comics have gotten so far away from that you're not drawing the cover to that book anymore. You're drawing a cover that can go on any of their books, right? Oh, you know what? We'll move it over here or we'll move it over there. And some people will say, hey, Mark, you're doing this issue. Later on, I find out they moved it 3 issues over because it doesn't even matter anymore with their story. They don't even tell you what's in it. And I could go to Comic Cons and I could sit there and do sketch covers and remarks and stuff all day and make a lot of money. I would rather sit at home, make less, but make stories, because in the end, stories matter to me more than just making $1 on drawing a quick sketch of a character, because that's why I got into it. That's what was when as a little kid looking at it and seeing all these great stories and artworks that were portraying these stories. And comics has lost that, and it saddens me so greatly. And that's what's happening in the industry. You're just seeing it. The artists aren't getting paid. I don't know about writers if they are, but I don't know. It's just sad. It's sad to me. And I'm glad someone that spoke out to it, because again, I don't hide my numbers. If somebody asks me, "Hey, Mark, how much did you get paid at DC?" I'll tell you right now, I was paid. They told me later on, "Oh, that's our minimum." I was paid $550 for all those covers you saw that I did for DC. Only at the very end did they even bump me up, because I had been over there for over a year, and that lasted for a few months, and then I said I just can't do it anymore, because I can do one cover for you, or no, like 5 covers for you, or 1 cover somewhere else. It just doesn't. And in comp copies, you think, oh, but you get those incentive copies at DC. Every incentive copy I ever got, you get 5 copies from DC. They're sent in a regular envelope, no bag, no board, sent from overseas, like Canada, or not overseas, but internationally. So they're coming through like DHL, right? So I get those in, and I have never had one that was decent condition.
Welcome to our world.
I did the thing for Absolute Batman. Still to this day, I don't have a good copy of Absolute Batman that I did for that retailer. All the DC books, even the Lobo, I had to go out and purchase my own Lobo cover from comic book stores. And honestly, I paid $50 for every Lobo cover I bought, because it was already at $50 at that time, just so I could have some if I'm going to an appearance or something. So that's how sad this industry is. Now, I've learned a lot from Bryan and Butch.
Sell them for 75.
Well, yeah, probably.
Bro,
well, no, I
you just sold them for 100, Mark.
Well, nowadays, but honestly, I learned so much about from all these guys who's appeared on Beyond Wednesdays and the industry shows, and you guys as retailers. How, hey, Mark, you get to ask for more comp copies when you do things. You got to do this and that, because here's the thing: no one will go up and give you something when you didn't ask for it. They're not just going to say, "Oh, I feel bad. Let me give you 5 more copies." So I didn't know that, and I'm learning it now, and I'm navigating the world of retailer, comic book owner of the title, and then also doing freelance stuff. So now I finally learned this stuff, but man, I hate it for everybody else coming in the industry who has no idea. I lost a lot of money because I didn't know it, and let everybody else make money off of me and didn't know it. So
Yep. I think it's like I said, the industry, especially in the last 5 years, has changed immensely, and we still, over the next couple of months, dominoes are gonna continue to fall of this diamond thing. We're gonna probably see more retailers have hard times, and it's just very interesting. But I think that here's the good thing about what we're talking about, and what is retailers and creators and people that are trying to have a career in this industry. You have the ability to not only watch shows like this or come and see content like this, you can make content like this also. And the ability for that has given people like Mark or Dustin or other people the ability to say what they don't like about their industry, or learn how to navigate the industry better. So that's a good thing, and I'll continue to shout out all the creators that continue to put out content, especially the people that are on the panel with me right now. So let's jump in real quick to the last 2 stories. These are really quick. Card stories. The card craziness continues, especially in the world of Pokemon. Check this out.
Pokemon.
No hit.
Oh yeah, I saw that, dude. That's badass. I gotta get me one, dude.
For science.
He's metal detecting the hits in the Pokemon packs.
That's fucking genius, dude.
Because the hits have metal in them.
Yes, because the hits have those metal etched cards. Yes.
Bro, that is fucking genius.
We
dude.
talked about this last week, bro.
Yeah.
I was that video of the guy doing the same thing.
It's such bullshit.
No, it's smart.
It's like
They're
weighing
gonna
packs.
have to put metal in each one just to fool them, man. That's
They're
what
gonna have to do something. They're gonna have to do something. This is like when you walk into a Target or a Walmart and you see some asshole weighing packs. It just ruins it for everybody.
No, this is what you do. Hey, make sure I get one too, or I'm gonna go tell.
That looked like a lot of hits, didn't it?
Oh, I know. Just watch. Continue. Watch this.
A lot of hits.
Dead. Good. Dead. Rip some.
That is crazy, dude.
Even retailers, man, like art shops, they can actually keep all the good ones and sell all the bad ones.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
They'll
the
be doing that.
problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Here's this. I got one more card thing to show you. You know, here's the problem.
Hey, that's what Bryce Comics was doing with his packs. Dead.
Oh man. Here's the other interesting thing. You know, we've always talked about whatnot and live selling, and sometimes it doesn't work out for you. That, you know, like people always say, oh, look at all these people making money on these live selling adverts. Look at all these people making money on whatnot. The majority of people that sell things on these live selling platforms for collectibles, cards, comics, stuff like that, toys, you're not making what you could be making on other platforms usually. Like I could go and put a Spider-Man 2099 Toy Biz mint on card action figure up on eBay and sell it for $240. But if I'm lucky, I'm going to get $100 for it on whatnot. Okay. It's just the way it is with some products. Well, watch this guy. He's doing card breaks, and people are not spending enough to his liking. Watch this.
Happens all the time.
This is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep doing that. They keep coming in and don't buy. Anyways, we're gonna run the next one starting at $1. I can't keep losing money, guys, so please don't screw me over. Starting off at $1.
They say that every time. Every breaker says that.
We're gonna do 15 seconds. I've already lost plenty of money, so I can't fucking lose anymore. Just let's get it up to at least 15. Come on. Okay, it's at $1 still. What are we doing? It's Jaden Daniels. Are you kidding me?
Look at his funny little stands. His little stands are funny.
Well, I'm sorry, y'all. I completely lost it. I fucked up my whole setup.
Hey,
All my
rewind
cards went
that
flying
shit.
everywhere.
That's the fucking most
And
awesome
there's no
thing
coming
I've
back.
seen.
What are we doing? It's Jaden Daniels. Are you fucking kidding me? Bullshit.
Bro,
Well, I'm
I've had
sorry,
that
y'all.
feeling
I
on
completely
whatnot,
lost
dude.
it. I fucked up my whole
I
setup.
remember I go,
All
are
my
there
cards-
nothing but poor people in here? What's going on, bro?
Dude, he's got like a Walmart box of
Absolute,
he's-
yeah.
He's
Yeah,
breaking
that's
an
That's
absolute
the lowest-
Walmart.
I remember I lost it one time, dude. I go, I only want people that got paid today. If you didn't get paid today, come see me next week, bro.
Shout out to Swaggle House. Swag says getting a microphone should require a license.
went flying
Dude,
everywhere.
I'm the guy. I'm the
Swaggle
guy in
House,
those
man. He
breaks,
keeps it
dude, that
real.
waits till no one buys. You know, like when it's like $300 spots, and I wait, and then he's like, "Okay, we're gonna start a new break," and I'll wait for the last second. I'll bid like 110 or something, and I'll get it. He's like, "Well, he just stole one, guys. We gotta bring him up."
And there's no coming back from that. So I just want to go ahead and end it for the night. I mean, there's
I'm gonna follow this
54
guy, dude.
y'all in
Wait, what's
here, and I'm pretty sure not any of y'all bought anything. And I'm just gonna leave it at that because I'm so motherfucking pissed right now.
you only have one little box, bro.
All right.
His
Good
setup
night.
is funny, dude.
What is
Little
that, Frank
clothes
Thomas, dude? Like
Little clothes
bro,
hangers.
You
not
gotta
like he was
love.
bringing the heat.
You gotta love Drama Alert, ladies and gentlemen. Let's let our boy Diamond Dave send us out.
Can you hear me out there? Hey, man, don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal.
Just like that behind you, bro. That is fucking awesome.
I've got some plans.
You gotta make
I want
some
one.
prints of that,
I want one
dude.
too, bro.
Yes.
I want one too. I really
I've
do.
got
Like
some
that.
plans.
Yeah, for those of you guys that are catching us are catching us a little late, that piece of art you see behind James there is his new cover that not only is he selling as a retailer, but he drew or painted himself for the first time. It is his first piece of art that has been published as a comic book. And you guys can go to hivecomics.com, hive-comics.com. Right now, you can find a link in the description. You can also find the link in the live chat and pick up these books.
How much are they?
Depends on the option.
So they're signed with a COA. You can get for $29.99. You can get the regular exclusive just by itself, which is limited to 400 to $19.99. You can get both A and B covers with the exclusive for $27.99. There is a leather that that there might be only one available still. So if you guys are into that. And then there's CGC versions available, whether they're blue label or yellow label. And then there's also medals available. So go check it out, hivecomics.com. You guys will see that in there.
You could make a trade, James. You know, I'll press a whole shitload of books for you, bro.
How does it work, James?
I do have a bunch of stuff I'm sending your way.
Yeah.
It'll be out next week.
Yes.
We can figure something out.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a separate person that witnesses you sign for the signatures?
Yes.
Like, how does that work? Because I thought if you sell slabs, you have to have one certain type of deal.
Yeah. So if you're facilitator, like when I go to conventions, I can't witness anything because I'm the facilitator. So I have guys that travel with me that they do all the witnessing. So I'll help handle books, but I can't be the witness.
Yeah.
But with stuff like this, because I'm the artist, I have an artist account that I can submit my signature for this stuff. Where it's going to get really weird is I have to do, because I have an option to have, I talked to Doug, the writer, and he's more than happy to sign a bunch. So I have to do a mail out to him on some that were double signed. So I've got to do paperwork for that comes back from him. And then I have to do my paperwork for CGC for my artist account. And that's the thing I'm still trying to figure out, if I need to sign it first, send it to him, and then him send directly to them, or the other way around. But there is ways to do it. So there's CGC's got ways.
Now, is this a one shot or
no,
it's a
5-issue mini. He does most of his books he sticks to 5-issue minis.
Are you going to do a cover for
this
all
is the
5?
series right here. It's called I Was a Fashion School Serial Killer from Image. And this is the first issue of the series. And here's the A cover for anybody wondering. Go ahead, James.
I'm just doing this one as of right now, but I don't know. If it goes to a second print, which a lot of his books do for issue 1, I might have something planned for a second print, but I haven't decided yet. But it might just end up being like a foil or something. I don't know if
what other books do you write? I can't.
Vinyl, plastic, plush.
Yeah, those are good ones.
He's done a couple other ones. Yeah, vinyl's his big one. He actually just had a prequel to vinyl come out. I think it just came out this week. Or plastic.
He did plastic, Death and Dolls.
Yeah,
Click, click, boom.
That just came out. Death and Dolls did.
He did Beware the Eye of Odin, which was another great book.
Yeah, that one was really good.
He did The Ride, Burning Desire, which was a great series. It had some great covers.
Cover.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at all that. So
You know
yeah, I
how
love
there's
that.
medals and everything. What I like about how what Bryan is doing with his new variant. Did you hear about that one?
No.
It's an edible book. You can eat it and then shit it out.
Jeez.
Hey, you're being one of those hater dudes. Whatever.
I'm a hater nerd.
You're a hate nerd. You're a hate nerd. Yeah. Shout out to our boy Swag.
That's how I'm going to
who's-
do my taxes, dude. I'm going to do that Excel spreadsheet, dude, so I can get a huge payback this year.
Yeah.
Like, because I went to get groceries now. Now that I saw that Excel spreadsheet, this is how I'm going. I had to take a shower before I went to the store. Right, the water cost money, so I got to put that down. Right, the soap, the
He's a
shampoo,
hater.
and then I had to wash my clothes. So the detergent, and then the water again. Right, I lost money even before I spent money going to the grocery store, bro. Just saying.
Hey Brian, after the show, I want to tell you something real quick. All these guys are telling the story that I can't tell on camera that happened this week in the comic industry.
Okay.
Okay. The juicy details.
That means we gotta
talking
go
about.
right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Bye, everybody.
Well,
Yeah.
we are over 4 hours into the show. I want to actually, I'm glad you brought that up, Mark, because it's a perfect segue. I want to say thank you to everybody that hung out with us tonight. Come hang out with us every week here on Beyond Wednesdays, where we have multiple live shows a week. Go check out all these guys that are hanging out with me right now, either their content or their shops or their books or their art or whatever it is. Make sure you guys go check out their stuff. You can find all their links in the description below. And come hang out with me tomorrow. I'll be on eBay Live for my third eBay Live sale, which will be around 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys want to come buy some cheap books, we'll see you on eBay Live tomorrow. I'll post the links in my IG. Follow us on IG. Make sure you guys go order some James from Hive Comics on that I Was a Fashion School Serial Killer. Make sure you guys go order F.O.C. for Monsters, especially that polybagged issue number 5.
Already did.
Yeah.
Which is going to be awesome. And then go check out those freaking blind bag Battle Beast books. And
I've
make
sold
sure you guys
400 so far.
Make sure you guys go check out those Battle Beast books on Economics and Comics. On
Hey, you sold 400 like
the
since you
internet.
got in here?
No,
Total.
since Friday.
Since you got in here.
So
They're still
I'm about 25, and then I spent money on more Mark Spears books, bro.
Sorry.
That's what I'm talking about,
Made me go
baby.
broke, man.
Much love, you guys. Also, you know what? Real quick, Chonko. Make sure you guys go check out this guy's content, Chonko Comics and Nerd Culture. He's a new content creator that I found recently, and he's been putting out really good content. He actually ordered some of the Bry's Comics blind bags and opened them live on camera. And I haven't checked it out yet, but make sure you guys go check it out. We'll check it out together tonight. Give him a sub. Good dude.
All right,
that being
Chonko.
said, adios.